Hello and welcome to another Magic Sven video here. I figured we'd do a little Tinkerer's Cube draft today. Now, I'm not great at Tinkerer's Cube, so I brought in a ringer. Say hi, Dan.
Hi, I'm the expert on the Tinkerer's Cube, I guess.
He's been going strong, folks. Bragging.
On a hot streak.
On a dang hot streak. Myself, I think I went a good 0-3 the other day, so we'll see. You know, I only tried it once, but it didn't go so great.
The trick is go big or go home.
Go big or go home?
Yeah.
You want to do a lot of tinkering?
You gotta find the theme, and you gotta really go for it.
Okay, yeah. I went for blue-white blink, and that didn't really seem to pan out for me.
What's the payoff? You just had some Mull Drifters?
The
That's not good enough.
The payoff was
That's
drawing a
not
bunch of cards,
Okay.
and I decked myself twice.
Yeah, okay, yeah. you gotta be turning that into
You need a
something.
plan. Okay.
Oh, what do we got here?
Yeah, what do we got? So let's move over to here.
Mm-hmm.
See? Mull Drifter. It's here already.
It's a solid card. It goes in every archetype you can imagine.
Untitled Mysteries.
Okay, so 3 types of artifacts floating around. You've got clues, food, and treasure. You're making a lot of all of them, and a lot of cards utilize them. For example, Untitled Mysteries does everything. I saw someone play this against me, and I thought, ooh, that'd be a good enabler. Hadn't seen it myself.
Seems a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to see. Let's say what else we got in the pack, though.
Okay, so we know Krenko.
Yeah,
Necromancer.
it's very filler. Research is great for your spells deck or disc. There's also a madness theme.
My usual things with these kind of cubes is if it's good in a regular cube, then it's probably good in other kinds of cubes, which makes me gravitate towards Mull Drifter, but...
So here, the card that stands out most to me is Untitled Mysteries, just because I haven't really gone into green yet. I think it would be fun to try.
I'm interested.
So we're going to be, our creatures, we can maybe sack our creatures to investigate. Let's see,
Sack them to investigate, sack clues to make creatures.
We can, so anything that we can use tokens for.
Well, here we got kind of a bum of a second pack, I think.
Well, make your tokens.
Floated Tears seems kind of fun. It seems like there's a combo there.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a top end in your blue control deck, like an out.
What does this do?
Oh, the 4 power theme. I can't imagine that's actually good enough.
Yeah,
in this
I think
cube.
I've heard from other folks that doesn't seem like it's worthwhile.
So, on color, we could just take the lair just to have a land. But I actually kind of like eye twitch here, because if you're doing like sort of
like a green
flood
black
the board, sack your guys. Eye twitch is great at that. A lot of learn in this set. A lot of good lessons as well.
Yeah.
We already saw an environmental science in the first one.
Kind of a shame we don't have that to follow it up.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, there are 4. There are 4 in the cube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, all the better.
it's like it's actually a really cool cube innovation because you just have fixing a lot of the time. Apparently, there's a reanimator theme. Haven't tried it.
Ooh,
could
really?
also be a thing.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, and it goes with sacking guys for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just guy prowess. We do some zapping, reanimation. That seems a little slow. Artifacts, blink. Lands are always good. Hollow One seems like a lot of work to set up.
Mm-hmm. You have to be really dedicated to madness. I just haven't seen the enabler, honestly. There's not like a really good 0 mana discard ability in the cube that I've seen. Lots of like additional cast, additional cost to cast discard stuff, but
I'm kind of tempted by Necromancer here.
it's like on our theme, honestly.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I haven't seen a lot of good reanimator payoffs.
Good targets.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we're just doing a value thing, though, I think
Yeah,
that could be interesting.
Value grind.
Where's my recurring nightmare? I do like a green-black land.
Yeah.
This guy seems good.
Yeah, I don't want to pigeonhole ourselves too quickly. That guy's always good, but red black sack definitely a thing.
This is a sack card.
Yeah.
Treasure.
It makes a token. These have been some of the lowest power packs that I've seen in this cube. So this card is excellent. It fits into, because if you're venturing, you can be doing almost anything else.
Wu-Tang Failson.
Yeah, Wu-Tang Fest. Exactly.
I think I'm on Cemetery or this Wrath
I
guy.
think I take the land too.
Yeah, it's just on theme. Lands are always good.
Let's try to see in this pack what is coming to us.
Well, there's a lot of blue and white.
Okay, well, not where we are, but
Expanded Anatomy, I do. Yeah, it's always solid.
it's always that's the card you get to learn for, and then your opponent scoops, and that's what it's for, the scoop value.
Yeah. I actually really like Spell Swindle. Too.
That card is a lot of fun it's good and it's a lot of fun in the cube. It's basically mana drain.
It's basically Mana Drain. Folks, you heard it here first.
You heard it first.
It's basically Mana Drain.
Better even.
Some might say better. You can use that mana anytime you want.
Strictly better.
There's no downside.
I'm not really happy. Expanded Anatomy and the Ambush are fine for us, but I'm not really happy because it looks like we're supposed to be in auras or something blue. Maybe we kind of
Maybe we just, hedge with a Spell Swindle.
we waffle.
I love to waffle.
Okay,
There's the sciences.
but look
Ooh, spider
Look at that.
spawning. Huh.
at that.
Would you look at that? Yeah. Okay, this pack does seem a lot more in our colors. Maybe that last one was just
Here,
an aberration.
So there are already 2 environmental signs
Yeah.
in this pack.
Which I wouldn't mind picking up, but I think we're just taking a spawning here. And
I don't know how good it is, but I'm really curious if we can make it work.
this card.
The Raptor is also really good. Just
Yeah,
as
4 mana,
solid
4/5.
body. Yeah,
Draws cards every once in a while.
the Edict is fine.
Edict's fine. Let's just take a spider spawning. We're here to have some fun.
So we want to put non-token. We want to put creatures in our yard. There's another sack outlet.
Yeah,
That's pretty sick, actually.
pretty decent one too. I like a Fabled Passage.
Yeah.
Well,
I've first picked Fable Passage a lot in this cube.
This is also a sack outlet. You mill cards, you exile creatures to draw cards.
It kind of fits right in with what we're doing, but it's on. I don't know. This card
It's
wasn't.
also a creature.
It wasn't even good in its set.
That's true,
Maybe.
but
it
it's
wasn't
more on theme.
Yeah, maybe
I
it
think
wasn't enabled as much.
I think I'd take it over Cauldron.
Really? Because Cauldron's been really good for me. I don't know. Cauldron's good because maybe the life gain. I liked it a lot.
I feel like I regret that
Yeah.
pick.
I'm sorry. Talked you out of it.
You talked me out of it.
So Perilous Mirror he's right on.
I always like Perilous Mirror. He goes late, but he's a 2-mana guy, and he always kills something.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta respect him.
Mm-hmm. And if we can sack him, it will.
Mm-hmm.
All the
And
better.
if you can sack him at will, I will. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright.
Okay.
Look, Muldrifter came back. It's a sign.
But compulsive research
For our mill value.
or our reanimate.
Honestly, I want to take Environmental Sciences.
Probably it's the right pick. Because then we can fix later. If we take this sciences, we can splash out later.
Yeah, this feels more like a Reanimator card than.
I
what
mean,
we're
I
doing.
kind of think that we could be.
We definitely could be.
We got a little piece. All the themes in the
Interesting.
set are complementary in really cool ways. Like the Reanimator works with sacking, works with discard. It all kind of pays off. I haven't seen a lot of token payoffs, which is unfortunate.
So now we've got a Chart of Course or the Lair.
I don't want to splash for Tricourse ever.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a switch to blue, I think, if we did that.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the Lair.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
This is an artifact card, yeah.
Maybe we pack 2
Sulfur.
Pale. I'd say take Elder. It doesn't take Sweet Pale to blue, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm not really planning on playing any of those. Okay, this is the blue thing.
Oh,
so we
this-
might be into that.
Yeah, that's where we're supposed to be. I think the Isle, yeah, because if we end up splashing.
Yeah, it'd be a good way to splash. None of these cards are really what I'm into.
Okay, let's take a look at our picks, see where we ended up at the end of pack 1.
Yeah, so got like a lot of
Yeah.
sacky stuff.
There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3 creatures that are low curve, which is great. We've got the sack enabler. We've got a payoff in the Uvenwald Mysteries. I like Uvenwald Mysteries and Witch's Cauldron together. Seems awesome.
That does seem pretty nasty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, grindy. We'll say you're not going off, but
What? I'm going off.
yeah. What we really need is like a
Parallel lives.
yes, that is one of the biggest Busto cards in the set.
That seems pretty fun. I mean, it works with our mystery. It's tokens, right?
Yeah, any token.
Any token.
Yeah.
So it works with our mysteries. It works with our spider spawning.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the other cards.
Yeah. There's also the white one,
Anointed Procession.
And if you really want to go crazy, you go into the banned colors to do this. And actually, it's blue, white, blink, but then you splash into green for parallel lives. But we can try it this way.
Whenever one of creatures you control, you fight.
I think it's pretty medium.
Seems pretty medium.
Malfist was 2 bodies.
Yeah, Malfist is pretty nice.
Is the Planeswalker worth going to red for?
Double strike. So this seems like an aggro Planeswalker, which I don't think I really want to do. I think Star of Extinction is probably one of the better cards in this cube. I think I've seen 0 Rafts basically up to this point.
I cast that twice in one of my games last cube, and I had to cast it twice to win because they were like going off. Yeah, I think Malfist is the easy pick here. What's the blue? What's the blue duel?
Blue red. Not our jam. But this works with our parallel lives. It gives us bodies. I'm into it. This one's a life gain card. This is a mana dork. I never hate Terramorphic Expanse. This is probably what we want to be doing.
Yeah, you don't want your 2 mana ramp to be like something that you won't necessarily be able to cast though. Embodiment's kind of neat.
So
I like Embodiment because you can play it early and then maybe we reanimate it somehow and it comes back.
Seems a little dorky.
House. Yeah, it is just kind of like a big guy, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I played this in other formats and was never impressed. Sure, we're gonna be milling and stuff, but
the Goblin Dark Dwellers is one of my favorite cards in the set, but it's not where we are right now.
I feel like I'm still on Skull Prophet.
Yeah, it's Prophet or the Caryatid. It's kind of a toss up because Caryatid's easier to cast, but whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Tiamat, Calling the Dead.
Yeah.
Get him on the line.
Hey. What's up, guys?
I got a fun with that, so one out down the hall.
I think green is the weakest in this cube because a lot of its stuff is just like challenge or troll. It's just like we do big creatures.
Yeah, I guess that's the red-green theme, but it just, like you said, it doesn't seem that strong.
Yeah, no, green. The best card in green is Parallel Lives, probably.
And we already got it. So.
Yeah.
Well, this card does the milling. It does the makes the tokens. Those are all the things we want to do.
And if we end up gaining life, it might help us too. We passed the Bloodthirsty Aerialist earlier.
We did.
Ooh. I've almost died to that card.
Yeah, that's a lot of milling. I think I'd rather do a Village Rites.
Yeah, I'm kind of on Village Rites as well.
Yeah. We're going to have tokens, then I'm going to like sacking. Yeah, this feels like... For 1, I think we could probably wheel it. And for 2, it seems slow to be the enabler.
It's a sneaky good card against anyone who's like really doing crazy things because they're drawing most of the deck on their own, and then you just like mill them a couple times. And,
we're gonna wheel it. I'm not worried.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a cool card for finding our big guys, but
yeah.
I cannot figure out why Scarab Colony is in this cube. It was like a very solid card in Strixhaven.
I think that's blue-green ramp theme, I guess.
It's a 2/2 that becomes a 4/4. How is that like?
This has got to be one of the most powerful cards in here.
I played with that. It wasn't necessarily as good as you think it is. But yeah,
this.
That's how I mastered to play the Star of Extinction twice.
It's a 4/4, 3/3.
What's the
Giant Growth?
So here's a removal spell that also gives us a creature. It's not the best removal spell, and it's not the best creature, but it is the thing.
But it does.
It's also a permanent we can recur, or we can stick with a
Death Touch
guy.
Dork. It seems fine.
I think the Mauler or the Dork.
I'm going with the Dork.
Definitely not the Giant Growth, which is what it thought we needed.
Yeah. So I don't think I really want to ramp.
Well, Migration Path also fixes in case we feel like splashing out.
That's true.
To whatever.
There also is not much here. Maybe we want Watery Grave.
I think the Sword Tooth is good enough.
You think in our deck?
Yeah, I think it is. I think
Okay.
It's a scary card. People often feel the need to get rid of it. Wow. Okay. So blue coming from our right, red coming from our left.
Blue to the right of me, red to the left. Sure. It doesn't seem like it does that much.
I guess that's just a cantrip card that we. I mean, we're only at.
Might play it.
Yeah, we're only at 13 playables in the deck right now. So.
Yeah. So here's the blue again. Hard Evidence seems really nice.
I never played it, but it does make a token.
Makes 2 tokens.
Oh, you're right. I mean, it makes 1.
What? I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
We'll take the blue card here.
I don't like Hard Evidence is fine. That's not a card I want to splash for.
Yeah. This looks like it'd be fine. You think a troll? No.
Yeah, okay. But I would maybe main deck the Vandal.
Yeah, I might main deck it. Departure, just the wind. These are basically the same card.
Yeah.
I guess flashback version is better.
We are really supposed to be in the red blue. Sorry, team.
Hey, I'm cool with it. I don't want to be playing any blue cards.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I just read Reveling Riches.
This does some real nonsense, doesn't it?
We still have the spell. What's it? The spell swindle.
We do. Okay. I'm thinking about Reveling. What else we got?
Oh, he's so good.
Oh, that guy is really good. That would be nice too.
Tug Collector's pretty dang good too.
Yeah, he's not really what we're doing though. I'd be happy to wheel this. I think it's gotta be Reveling Riches though. I'm not saying it's the best.
I don't know about
Either that or Gnarled Professor.
Gnarled Professor is so solid.
What if I wheel the Reveling Riches?
Okay, yeah. Let's wheel. We also could use the lesson. We don't have any creature lessons yet.
That's true. It goes right on theme. Okay, Squirrel Sanctuary seems nice.
Oh, I love that. I love that. It's doing exactly what I want to do.
Tireless Provisioner. Oh, this is really good too.
Oh, that's really good too.
I think it's this one over the squirrels. And yeah, Horde Robber's fine.
Yeah, Provisioner's too good.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll wheel the squirrels. Mother Bear is solid.
I do like Mother Bear.
But
Talisman seems pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a good way to win.
Solemn, always good.
Yeah, there are a lot of very solid cards in here for us. That I mean, like Grim Bounty is always just a consideration.
Even this card's like pretty good for us right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Grim Bounty might be where we're at because we don't really have removal, and it does the token thing.
It does make a token, doesn't it? Oh, that feels so sad though.
I know.
I want all these other cool cards.
Or like Solemn, right? Where we're.
Rankle, Master of the Prankle.
So Risen Reef is really interesting.
I like him.
I saw that card come around once, and I was like, oh, I wish I could have first picked that. But now, given the chance to have first picked it, I haven't seen any other elementals in this cube, so I don't know if you're supposed to turn it on with.
I think it's like mostly a blink card, I guess.
Oh, you're supposed to turn on with Maskwood Nexus or do something stupid like that.
That'd be fun. I kind of want to just take over Grimton.
I like Familiar here, actually.
Familiar, huh?
Yeah, sack. It comes into play, it sacks, colorless, it's a speed bump.
That's true.
I think we're good on lands right now, because look at our playable count. I don't know. What do we have? We have 19 in our deck.
Oh, Muscle. Yeah. Green, white. Tendril seems fine. I don't think we're playing Vorpal Sword.
It's not a bad one. We want to turn all of our creatures into reds.
Blockables.
Tendrils isn't really like.
Can't do that.
Tendrils kind of removal spell, but for like value creatures.
I'm not super enthused about any of this.
So you gotta pick something.
I gotta pick something. Pack Tactics, nah. Ramp, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Planeswalker. So the rest go on the bottom, unfortunately. I mean, but this like makes,
you wouldn't
makes
want to mill
treasures
6.
and tokens.
Yeah,
So
you wouldn't want to mill 6 at a time.
I think I'm probably into Eliwick.
Yeah. Yeah, the Outlander's like a little bit okay too. Warlock class is always sick. Warlock class is just always on. It's always good.
Yeah.
I know we don't have a creature learn. We don't have a creature lesson. And so basic conjuration kind of does that. But Warlock class is sometimes the
glue.
it's a good cantrip, and then it sometimes ends the game. So
Nice. Fit and fang bone. Not doing that.
kind of. I mean, if we're making,
I guess I'm convoking, huh?
yeah, I think
Not as me.
Finn is probably better. Death touch is a theme here. I've been killed by it.
What do we get? We got our Revel back. We could also make Skyclave tokens.
Nah, I like Revel. I like Revel Parallel Lives.
Yeah, that just seems real fun.
We got stuff to do. Oh, Scroll Sanctuary. Right.
Yeah.
What's our creature count? Click deck here. Just make sure we're on 11.
11.
So low.
It's pretty low. Could
So
take a Horde Robber here.
Yeah.
It's making our spider spawnings worse. I'm taking Squirrel Sanctuary though. I like Mother Bear.
Yeah.
Up them creeps. Did not get the Overgrown Tomb back.
Armchair's fine.
Armchair.
Yeah. You look, you're sitting in an armchair.
You know, you're not wrong. Out muscle, sure. And actually, we might play that.
Alright, I think we're cutting the blue, right?
I think so.
We don't have any double. We don't have any fixing for the double blue. And that's the only card I really want to play here.
Yeah. I do like Hard Evidence, but
Yeah.
obviously can't play it here. Thriving Isle is out. I think we're probably cutting out muscle.
Well, are you sure?
No.
We need a removal spell. Let's sort by creatures first. So we're not cutting any of our creatures. We never got a creature lesson. That's really sad.
Yeah. That's the way she goes, boys. Tough cuts, tough cuts.
Well, we've got Timmy. We have no other enchantments except for Willow Wolf Haven? Wolf Willow?
Wolf Willow.
Willow Wolves?
I like Mass Vandal in the main deck here.
We just need the creature count.
We just need the dudes. We need to cut the tendrils.
Tendrils is really efficient. Like, just if you need to kill like a utility creature. I know we're not really set up to do that. We have like one Death Touch guy, but no, we have two Death Touch guys. The Tendrils is not terrible for us.
This guy's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I think we have to cut non-creatures. Just
Oh, definitely.
where we are.
I think it's got to be like a removal or maybe Eliwick. I could see that.
Yeah.
Which is, you know,
Finds creatures.
my bard girl.
Finds creatures.
Finds creatures.
Are you a bard in D&D?
No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm a wizard.
Oh, of course you are.
Of course. Bard was my backup.
I think it's the Haven.
Wolf
Well,
Willow.
wait, it goes in the graveyard for. Jeez, this is tough actually.
Goes in the graveyard.
For Timuret Calls the Dead.
Is that good? What does that do?
Timuret Calls the Dead. Timuret over. Scroll over.
Yeah, but this doesn't do anything in the graveyard.
Well, read Timuret Calls the Dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing. Eh.
So to play Timuret Calls the Dead, you really have to be enabling it, and I'm not sure we're quite there.
We've got the creatures though.
It's kind of tough. I wonder if we can go down.
So Warlock class is enchantment.
That's true, but it's
Also Scroll Sanctuary.
yeah, but we're definitely
And
not cutting.
Overworld Mysteries. We actually have quite a lot of enchantments.
We do actually. I wish we.
Revel, yeah, these are like almost all
Yeah,
enchantments.
obviously Enchantress's enchantment come into playability is our theme. If we had gone into white somehow, we probably could have milked that a little bit, but I think cut the Eliwick.
Yeah, she just doesn't seem to be quite doing enough.
It's
I would say.
it's sad, but
It's sad, but you got to do what you got to do.
you gotta do what you gotta do. We can probably cut a land. I don't know how you feel. Are we
I
in best
feel
of
bad
one?
about that.
We in
Yeah,
best of
best of one.
I would cut land because you've got low curve, you've got village rights and warlock class to like draw you into other lands. You've even got a mana dork in there. I think it's fine. Like, what are we doing with our mana at? We have a flashback spider spawning.
We're trying to
That's
get
about it.
10 treasure tokens.
Yeah.
Aren't you listening?
We're trying to revel.
We need all our lands so that our tireless provisioner can make 10 treasure tokens.
Boy, a lot
And
has
then
to
we
go. A lot has to go right in this deck.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's great and nothing is a problem.
We just need all of. We need these 5 cards out, and
I
then
think-
we need a couple turns to grind.
I think I'm cutting the Haven.
Yeah, I agree. What do we got? What are we ramping to?
Yeah, what are we ramping to, aside from our mid-range threats? Which, meh. I could cut a land.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Alright, let's do it.
Now you're gonna blame me every time you.
I will. I'll blame you
Smart
every
shot.
time, and I'll be right. I'll be
Alright.
correct to do so. Alright, well, that's the deck. We'll be back for round 1. And we're back for round 1. We've got a pretty nice little hand to start us off here. We got a 1-drop, 2-drop, 4-drop.
Wow,
Looks good to me.
looks beautiful. Even with the removal spell.
Just like we drew it up.
Mm.
It's exactly like we drew it up. Possibly not working that well, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We're here to tinker.
Mm-hmm. Or stinker. That's
We're
what
a
it'd be.
stinker.
Oh, no.
Well, that's sad, but you know, you can't have it all.
Times are bad.
Times are bad, times are sad.
Well, maybe our opponent kills our dork and we can play a lair with no cost next turn.
Yeah, let's do that.
Don't kill our dork.
See, they're just taking 2 damage.
Yeah, cool.
They're doing damage to themselves.
Ooh.
So we could just play this. No, what does this do? One non-token creature dies. Yes,
Getting people dead in this cube is also probably underrated. Like, it's worth considering just attacking for the 3 damage here, but probably we want to put the stuff on the board.
I'm into, putting out our
Yeah.
4-mana guy. I think we want to make a token, right?
Oh yeah, 2 bodies, please.
Give me all the bodies.
Now play. We need our opponent. You
Two.
do it.
Just pay the
do
2.
It, do
Pay
it.
the 2.
Do it.
Oh, they're too smart for us. They got us again. So this deals damage equal to power, right? So we got a nice little, like, 3.
Yeah, if they just pass here, that's the worst outcome, I think, for us. If they just play some dork we can kill, that would be great.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so they killed our dorks. That's fine. No squirrels.
Value was had. Okay, so I think we need to play Uvenwald Mysteries, but leave up the mana
Just in case they kill our 3-1.
in case they kill a thing. Yeah.
And this is whenever non-token creature dies. Investigate, sure.
Yeah.
Let's attack.
Uvenwald Mystery is also good in a go wide. It's good in sack. It's good in tokens. It's good in go wides.
Oh, that's a nice one. Oh my.
How do we beat that card?
I don't know. I think we gotta draw our 4-mana kill.
Mm-hmm.
Non-token creature dies.
It's not worth throwing anything into it because I'll draw a card as well.
No, it's definitely not. I think we just gotta play our
I think
chain web and pass.
Well,
on
no, we
this.
can attack with Malphus.
That's true. It does have menace, so let's do that.
We are so smart.
So smart.
Look at these onboard
Boom.
abilities.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I said, like getting people dead is
You know, it's always pretty good.
it's always good.
It's always good.
Do it. Pay 2 life.
Pay 2 life. Pay 2 life. Pay 2 life. Ah. They're never gonna do it. No, they're never gonna do it. This is a sorcery. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this guy's a
I told you.
Big boy with
I
a
wish
big
we had
butt.
ended up with that card, but
Here we were talking all this trash about red-green decks, and you know they just came back to bite us. This I don't mind as much.
no, this is fine.
Play like a creature with
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
That was it. That was the one I wanted. That was the one that I want. And they can't attack. And it's pretty sad when you can't attack Captain Lannery.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta devour this and
Agreed.
crack them for another few damage. We're not actually that far from just going so wide that we can just like finish them.
Yeah, I think it might be worth it here because then we will draw. We'll get the squirrels back and we'll get a clue to draw.
This is only non-token creatures.
Oh, good point.
They're both, I think, non-token. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. So then they just draw, and I don't think
We
that's
get
good.
in for 2. Yeah, it's not good enough. But I mean, throwing the spider into the yard. He can come back, but it's just a 4/5 when he comes back.
4/5. We'd get a squirrel. We'd get a clue.
It's
That's
like
kind of even.
It's pretty close, honestly. I kind of think we should do it. I don't think the card's gonna matter for him. He's not gonna. It's not gonna turn something on.
We can't play this.
We have a
again
real
until-
decision point here. That's interesting.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this back for a while still, though. I think I don't want to. I think I want to be able to animate this land and hit for more next turn.
Okay, that's good.
So let's
I see it as like we see an extra card, he sees an extra card, but it does us a lot more good at this point.
That's true. I mean, maybe he just plays like Giant or something. How far is he off from that? No, still a ways, I guess.
Menace, still good.
Menace, doing work.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He only comes down with one body this turn. He's dead on board, right? With the
I think so.
with the menace and the lair.
Because the Menace goes through, he blocks 2, and then he takes 1, 2.
I didn't do that math, but you're right.
Not that he can play this. No, he can now, eh?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's dead on board. Yes, we're gonna get him dead.
Didn't. Am I missing something here?
No, he's dead on board.
3, a bunch of that. Block, take 5. Okay.
He blocks the lair. He blocks a token, and then he takes 5.
Spider spawning. Okay, so this can be a 4/4.
Yeah, well, it just has to be a 3/3, but yeah.
It has to be a 3/3.
That's all we need.
Oh, sure.
That's all we need it to be. Right. Let's make sure this is right.
I better make it a 4/4.
Okay. He's like, are these guys impaired somehow?
Or not. This is pure unadulterated
Skill.
skill.
Nothing but skill.
I don't know what happened in this game.
I told you, like,
Just getting them dead.
people can dirtle a little too much, and
Boom. Head explode.
I'll take it.
You know what lost them the game? The Eye of Vecma.
That card's so bad. It was bad in AFR, and it's bad now.
It always seems like it could be good, and then it's like,
No.
what's that card from Scars of Mirrodin?
It draws cards and costs life.
No, it draws. It's a 2-mana artifact. Draws a card when it comes into play, and draws a card when you sack it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you were talking about.
Wellspring, Ichor Wellspring.
Yeah, Wellspring.
Yeah.
Which would
love that card.
be that
Much
much a card
better.
that should be in this cube, honestly.
I don't think it's in historic. All right. Well, that was a good round 1. We'll be back for round 2. And we're back for round 2 here. We got another. Well, this one's kind of clunky.
Yeah.
This probably is a hand where I play Witch's Cauldron and then sack my Mass Vandal on turn 3. Ooh.
Really gross. The problem is if we were playing a 16 creature deck, I'd say Snap Keep and we'll draw the creatures, but we're at like 12 now, and that puts our odds a lot lower.
Snap Keep, you say?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
I mean, it's
we
a
have the
limited
mana.
deck. We've got the mana.
We have the mana. It's a limited deck. What could they be doing that would be so powerful that we would need to?
We'll find out.
We'll
find out shortly.
In this cube, what could they possibly be doing? They're
They're
white.
just tinkering.
They're green.
They don't have
could be
anything.
liking.
See,
oh,
we drew the
it's
creature.
perfect. No! Oh, sorry.
What?
I misread that card. I thought it was the scry one.
Jeez. Why don't you make a big fuss about it?
Sorry, team. It's gonna be our thing. I'm just like, Stephen White. Oh, no.
Okay. I'll attack you.
Unfortunately, we're not as get 'em dead.
I think we're just passing here, I guess.
Yeah.
We're blocking them out of playing creatures. That's something.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's.
Wait, now I think we have to, like, sack this
Yeah,
and
I
ice
agree.
this thing.
Agreed.
This kills artifacts, right?
Agreed.
Okay. Sack a dude. Draw him a card. You lose a life. Boom.
No gain of life.
I gain a life.
It's important for the life gains. Ooh, look at that. We get to double spell.
Yeah, look at that. Just like
So-
we planned it.
So efficient. It's just like Kaldheim Limited. Look at this.
Perfect. Get out of here. Always had it, never didn't.
You even get to remove something next turn.
Wow.
And keep the grind going.
Every day I'm on my grind.
What is that card? I don't know what that card does.
That Enters the battle, so they don't
Nothing.
have any.
It does
It didn't
nothing.
do anything. Okay.
I don't even think we need to kill it.
I guess we just attack with our Death Toucher.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
Seems like a whatever trade.
They might be blinking it later. Okay, they don't want any poison counters. That's fine. And I guess we'll just put our gnarly boy out.
Yeah. Sad times though,
Not getting much.
not getting much.
It seems like necrotic fumes are
Mm,
maybe better.
No, I think it's just sciences to thin, and I don't know. Neither's great.
I wish it was a sack instead of an exile.
No, that's terrible. Are we ever learning again? I guess you're right. Necrotic fumes is probably.
I think it's
better.
got to be necrotic fumes. This will at least do something. I think
It's just like anti-combo. You know? It's bad.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, ho, ho, I need to get that Mask Vandal back.
I mean, we could. Oh, it's only exiles creatures. Man, this one's a lot worse than the other one. All right.
There's no way to. Yeah, we're on the Get 'em Dead plan.
Back on our baloney, as they say. No, I guess we're playing Reveling Riches.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. Just like we planned it.
Yeah.
So it's whenever a creature we control or a
And a creature opponent controls.
opponent controls. Okay.
Oh no! Game over, man.
What does this do?
Oh boy.
So it makes a bunch of copies. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And we're kind of flooding out too. It's so unfortunate.
A little bit.
Well, we can still slam the jam.
And it will. Maybe they'll just double block.
Oh my god. We need that frickin' disenchant.
We do need disenchants. I could make a spider.
It's better than nothing. It's better than anything else we're doing. Or you could just sack the Vandal and see what we hit.
That's true. That might be better.
Because you can sack the Vandal then Spider, actually. Am I right? Am I doing that math?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, yeah,
You
can
are.
do
You
that.
are. You are.
The way that Arena splits land is so strange.
It's got green over here, black over here, and both in the middle.
Yeah, but like, why are the forests stacked? You know? Oh, hello.
Where'd all our lands
I
go?
forgot that we had.
Oops.
Yeah,
Should have done that the other way
oopsie.
around. Oh, that could have been sweet. I think we still play spider spawning here.
Yeah, times are bad though. Times are really bad.
Times are tough. Times are tough. It says trample, right?
Yeah.
That's good. I was worried they were going to mana-tithe us for a second there.
It's not in historic, is it? It's not in the cube anyway. I haven't seen it. What is going on here?
Nothing.
It's a little bit spooky.
So these are all sorceries, yeah.
So play the Provisioner first, right?
And then lands. Yeah,
Provisioner then land.
but I just want attack first, I think.
I do want to trade the Professor for the 4 tokens.
Yeah, then we get a bunch of treasures.
Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot we were.
You forgot
not
the
getting
main game plan.
We
here.
were not getting them dead. We were reveling.
We're reveling in their riches.
Yeah.
I'm attacking.
Okay.
I'm sending in these clowns.
You say so, bro.
Oh, I say so.
Also, it's really bad. Trades are really bad for him right now, actually. That doesn't work. This isn't like.
Okay, so we put 2 on the 1, so that makes
Yeah, that's
sense.
fine. But like the weird. What's this?
I think he must not know this as trample.
Or he has something to finish it off somehow.
It could be. Exile all. Oh. It's got 7 mana? Yeah, 7 mana.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
We just
cool.
got owned. No. Sack. Which is called an R.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Which is called an R Professor.
Exile all attacking creatures.
Yo, that's nasty. I did not know that card even existed.
I didn't know. I've never seen this card in my life.
We just got owned. Holy shit.
Well, keep it PG. Okay.
Still think it's Provisioner
Into Tiamat.
into Tiamat, yeah.
I agree. No, I think we just want to make a treasures non-stop here.
Treasures, please. Treasures.
I'll take all the treasures you can give me.
He's gonna double his tokens next turn, though. So there's,
Sure is.
So there's that.
These guys, I think I want Fen the least.
Yeah.
So it's each one that has a different name. So now he's going to get
He
another
gets
4 tokens.
Yeah, he gets another 4.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. That was nasty.
We just gotta revel in our riches. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Cartouche.
Oh, please.
Oh,
why?
no.
No. We should have killed that thing.
I think we're losing.
So are you gonna bleep me later?
No,
he doesn't
I'm not.
have that much going on.
I mean,
We're still at a healthy life total.
this is.
We have easy
Why?
easy blocks.
I mean,
he
we're
just
definitely
he,
attacking.
he
or
thinks he's
blocking.
gonna kill us like this, which is whatever.
Could happen.
If he goes learn into token spell, gonna have a problem. But
Reveling in my riches.
I'm reveling in my riches. Please do enchantment. Oh,
So we got some dudes.
whatever.
Yeah. Don't think this really matters. I'll take the filigree familiar.
Sure, yeah. I mean, Necromancer's the only recursion we have, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, fair.
Unless I'm missing something.
I think we're just gonna bounty this guy, I guess.
So there's that, but if we do spider spawning, we can chump. No, it's got trample. Yeah, you're right. We have to bounty it.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Oh, what does he have?
Oh, he got shenanigans?
No, he's got the arch. It's the
this
arch.
learns,
It's
right?
The arch trigger, yeah.
2 mana learn.
I was not really happy about that. Eye Twitch isn't even learning anything for us.
Well, it gets the land, I guess.
That's true.
I wonder what kind of learn they got. If they had the white one that exiles permanents, that could be bad.
I mean, all they need is mascot exhibition. That's all they need.
Oh, don't talk to me about mascot expedition right now. I don't need to hear that.
It'd be bad times.
I think if they had that, they wouldn't be tanking so hard on this one.
They would just kind of say like GG's and get it over.
They would just like destroy us.
I think they just didn't realize they had priority. Whoa, come
Momentary blink. Wow.
God.
Wow. Okay.
This is one of those. Okay.
That's an okay moment right there.
Yeah. At least that's not a. He must have a lot of come into play abilities for that. Or whatever.
I think I just play eye twitch block. This doesn't have trample anymore. I don't care.
Doesn't have trample.
They don't have any blue mana yet,
Block
which is fine.
and we can sack it, which is sick.
And we can sack it. And then we get the spider spawning next turn. So that's
And we get to gain a couple life and scry, so that's cool too.
Yeah. Okay. No tax.
We might have.
I did not see momentary blink coming.
Yeah, right.
But you know, when
Oh,
you get
no.
got, you get got. Haha, we get another treasure.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Mascot? No. Environmental sciences.
Never. Oh,
That's
he's gonna find
fine.
an island, but whatever.
Eh, that's okay. I'm not attacking anymore. I'm just about making my treasures.
Mm-hmm. Look, it didn't even cost us anything. In fact, we gained a life on this exchange.
We did. Alright, so we're blocking and sacking.
Mm-hmm. Into the cauldron. That's a very flavorful
Into the
creature
thick
to
of
put
it?
in the cauldron.
Yeah.
A bat with a giant eye on it. Look at even his runes.
You know, we're just cooking up some good stuff here. Cooking up something good.
I wonder if it's worth just discarding the necrotic fumes. Probably not.
Discarding it? To what?
To rummage with Learn.
Oh.
Remember, Learn does that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's the... You know, I don't know if I ever did that during the time it was here.
You do it more in cube because sometimes you just want to run a little bit more efficiently.
I think I'm into keeping this just because we got spawning.
I
It's
l-
going to do a lot of work.
Yeah, I also like just the fumes is a good out to something that crazy that might happen. You know.
Yeah. Right now we've got this kind of covered, but
Yeah. Agreed.
how come this doesn't tell me how many creatures I have anymore? I feel like that used to happen.
Whoa. We don't want the lair.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. Are we gonna cast sciences this turn? I think we do want the chair web, chain web,
Chair web.
chair web. Yeah. So we can hold off on the sciences, draw the chain web, and then,
Yeah.
or we can also warlock class and do it, or we can hold off on the warlock class. I don't know.
So if I just spawning,
And class, that's fine.
that seems fine.
Seems like a good turn. I think it's 4.
I think it's more than 4. 4,
It's 4 or
5, 6, 7.
What? No way.
Yeah.
You thought you were the token maker.
It is actually me.
I am the token.
I'm expires.
It's 5.
5.
Where did you come up with 7?
I don't know.
Optimism. The deck.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Show me the Reveling Riches picture again. I need to see it.
This is me.
All right.
And I don't think we want to do anything else. I don't think we want to sack our treasures.
No, we keep these treasures.
We're keeping our treasures
Close to the chest.
They can just kind of never attack, which is pretty funny.
It's also, he can't even attack with an angel.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because we'll totally just...
I love it.
We will block it.
We can never attack him.
Also true.
But...
Well, they can't attack, yeah. Oh, and they just don't want to play anymore.
Wow. Maybe we tanked too hard. That's what did it.
I think that might have been it, but...
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Fair enough,
We had
but
choices.
I thought we had a good game going on here. I'm a little disappointed that we couldn't play it out.
He might be flooding out. I'm just kind of tired of that.
Did seem like he drew a land there. That seemed like I drew a land and I'm done playing Magic.
Yeah. Well, when you flip over Warlock class like that, the card can do a lot of work, honestly.
True.
So.
And it's going to be drawing us good cards. Presumably we'll get something, you know. He kept one on top.
He knows we have a removal spell in hand and a win condition on the board.
Yep.
He was terrified of Reveling Riches.
You know, I don't
That's
blame
what
him.
it was.
This is us. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're reveling in the riches.
Make it rain.
I guess if we ever...
Make it rain.
If we ever got the angel to go away, we could just attack with all our guys and they can't really block.
It's true.
So,
That
yeah,
is true.
I think we were sitting pretty with that in mind.
Actually, was that our play next turn?
Yeah, I think it pretty much is.
Whoa, high IQ play.
Big brain play. It only took until after the match for us
Yeah.
to come up with it. Another great job. This is what we're here for. All right, we'll be back for round 3. And we're back. Round 3 here. Pretty tasty one.
On the draw with the perfect hand.
We have a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, so I guess I can't really complain.
Mm-hmm.
We'll keep it.
Game plan. This is where we get to see our opponent do something nuts. I'm calling
You
right
ready
now.
for it? Well, too bad for them because we
Wow.
got Revel Merchants. Now we got 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop.
Amazing.
Impossible to beat.
How do they do it?
How do they do it, folks?
He had to wait. He needed to get that extra.
You know, I do it too. I don't blame anyone for waiting to crack their fabled passages.
I mean, it wouldn't have.
Ooh, they've been watching my Goblin video.
That's a scary card, kind of, actually.
I think I'll just play a Fangbearer here.
Yeah. But what is he going to do with that? He's going to sack it and get some value.
This doesn't have Infect, right? Okay.
It has better infect.
Yeah, but if it had Infect...
Oh, yeah.
No!
No,
That was rude.
Could this happen to me?
Well, we can kill that.
Oh my god.
I think I want to.
Actually, I agree. Before he gets the card out of it.
Yeah.
Plus
we get an Eye Twitch.
Eye Twitch.
We do need to draw land soon.
Eye Twitch, you Twitch.
We all Twitch for killing Warlock class.
We too have value. Do we double block here? I'm like so on it.
I mean, I actually like getting the sciences out of the board, so I think I'd be into it.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad if we don't. So
Yep,
there's sack
Here's
deck.
the sack. Here's the sack fodder. See,
Yep.
we really could use an unwilling ingredient in a future goblin. in our-
Yeah, those would both be good. So this is sack a permanent, put a counter on it, and do 1 damage to...
So we have to.
Stuff.
We either have to sack our eye twitch now or leave that up, or it's just gonna die. I don't think.
Well, I mean, they'd have to tap out to do it, pretty much.
It's like no cost. You really want to just play the familiar here, or play the Malfist? And
I don't want to play Malfist.
Malfist seems terrible.
Yeah, seems bad.
Lots of stuff seems bad.
Lots of stuff seems bad.
Do we want to
We could just...
Cauldron
I
and
guess
then-
I don't hate just sacking this, getting the another
science
land out of the deck.
Yeah. You can attack first then.
Yeah.
Get sick value.
Yeah, let's get that value. Boom. The next turn, we get to play Revel Riches.
This might not be the winning line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Wow. Now we got the land. So, well, we know which land we need to get out of our deck then.
We're thinning.
We're thinning here.
We're thinning.
We're thinning here, folks.
And remember, we don't want to play all of our lands because we have a landfall creature.
We do have a landfall.
As we learned last game.
Yeah, that was a particular circumstance.
Mm.
What do you do if you're them here? I think I'd probably do some attacking first.
Just get in for the...
Get into 2. It's free, pretty much. Can't block it.
Why?
Because then they'll just sack it to this.
think that's fine.
I think so,
I
but
think that's fine.
I guess that's their turn.
That's their turn, and they soak up a damage. I mean,
I want to at least get a Rebel out before I make them do that.
oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe they just don't have anything worthwhile. So
I forgot that we have a plan.
we've got plans.
They only have 2 cards in hand, but they have 2 manlands on board.
Deadly Dispute.
Oh, that's disgusting. See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, they probably have other sacrifice things they'd rather do than just remove our Mask Vandal.
Well, they still get to do that though. Okay. I mean,
There's that.
I'm pretty happy about that. I think. I mean, I'm like super happy, but
I think it's Rebel time.
I think it is Rebel. I don't really think
I
we've
think
got
it's
a
like
choice.
sack deck. How do you beat this? We're gonna put some crap out. You can kill it if you want.
Sacrifice your creature.
Yes.
See what I care.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! This card's unbeatable. Oh no!
A lot of spoilers.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm not panicking yet.
I'm panicking.
Not panicking.
I'm panicking. Oh, that's really good.
We could kill the Planeswalker.
Wait, is it? Does it?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Jeez, this
so
guy
good.
swears.
I'm sorry.
So I think we play Familiar though over the Bear.
Or I think you just play Maulfist, split it. I would play
Split it?
Maulfist, split it, and then Tendrils.
Why split it? Why split it? And then they just pick it off with this?
Yeah, but then you have another token. And that, I mean, that's not free for them to sacrifice a creature.
No, certainly not. But you think that's better than just playing like a 2/2 that dies for value?
Oh, okay, I'll do the 2/2 that dies for value if you want.
Hmm.
This is the R-rated stream, by the way.
This is
We are drinking on stream.
This is the
What are the
active
YouTube
stream.
What are the YouTube terms of service say about that? You do what you feel.
I think I am feeling this.
I would go for the more mana efficient play, but
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Get out of here. Does this trigger when a Planeswalker dies? No. Look at all this life we gained. We're just all the way back to 18.
I mean we're taking at least 4 this turn. It's not great.
So be it.
But don't forget those manlands. We should check those out.
They do have a lot. They cost the whole turn to activate.
Yeah, but they're very scary. One of them makes a. Oh no.
Ooh. Uh-oh. So that kills all our guys.
Times are bad.
Times are bad. We're going to lose this game, and that's okay.
Yeah, Mayhem Devil is, a historic playable card for as long as it's been around. So
Yeah.
here it is.
If
Here
you
it is.
If you told me I could make any deck I wanted to,
Yeah, it would be something.
I might make something like this.
Yeah. I made this deck and it was fine.
Yeah.
And honestly, it didn't feel as powerful. Just
Is
except
that
for
first strike?
No, what the hell is he doing? Something else. Something's going on here. Something's cooking.
I'm still blocking it, though.
Yeah, something's cooking.
Something's cooking. I bet they have a sack outlet. Maybe they've got, like... Oh, okay, sure.
What? This seems. Oh,
they-
no!
They got us
With the treasure.
with the treasure.
Oh god, we're so bad. No, this isn't terrible. We make a lot of crap here.
So I think we just play this and the chain web
Yeah.
and keep up our rights.
Agreed. We haven't gotten a single treasure off Reveling Riches.
Yes. That is kind of amazing against a sacrifice deck.
Mm-hmm.
Bizarro.
Times are really bad.
Times are tough. I think if he didn't have Mayhem Devil, I think...
What the heck? This is nasty.
Wow.
This is. Someone just made that. I told you this was the one we were just. We're getting hammered, folks.
We're getting hammered. This is the faux hammer. We are the foes, and we are getting hammered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ice all your guys, but little did they know. Okay, so we let that resolve. Let that resolve. And then now we sack.
Doesn't help.
Actually,
Oh god.
yeah. I mean, that's fine. That was going to happen no matter what. I think we're just kind of screwed.
Yeah, we need the removal spell
We need-
for the mayhem.
Yeah. In which case, I'm into drawing the cards there. just block a... Oh, these have menace.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, the Spider Queen is kind of a stupid card.
The Spider Queen.
The Spider Queen.
Okay, I think... Are we dead on board yet? Yeah, we're dead enough. Concede.
Yeah.
Just too much stuff going on over here. They got a Mayhem Devil. They've got
Mayhem Devil. And
every sack outlet, every piece of fodder. This looks like a nice deck. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. I got my Mother Bears, though. I ain't worried. I got my Reveling Riches. Already won us one game. Nothing to worry about. We'll be back for round number 4. We are back for round 4 with a decent hand here. We've got a lot of the foddery kind of stuff, but not a ton of the action side of things. Probably lead with Lair of the Hydra into Renegade. That all seems fine. We'll keep...
I wonder if that's going to bite us, not going for the Revolt token here, but it's probably fine.
With the +1/+1 counter on it?
It's just more efficient. Go for it.
I think it's just worth it.
Yeah. And that's our removal spell. This might be a get 'em dead.
I'm feeling getting them dead right now. Let's attack. I mean, attacking for 4 is nothing to chortle at.
Yeah.
Mono skeleton.
It's like surprisingly good.
Damage. Oh, so it's a 1/1 to start with.
Yeah.
What if I just play Perilous Mirror and sacrifice it?
How are you sacrificing it? Oh, yeah.
Village rights?
Yeah. Do it. Oh, nice.
Nice try, Magic Arena.
Yeah.
Get him dead. Get him dead. Blammo, blammo. Get out of here. Then we get to make all our land drops.
Yeah, look at that. It's not. It's really not worth it.
Yeah, it's not. I don't plan on sacking anything anytime soon. I'd rather just attack.
You gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know
know
when to get them.
when to get them. So far, mono green. That could mean that they're just missing out on lands. We drew a 5/4, which I'm pretty excited about.
That's cool. The plan is rolling.
The plan is rolling. I'm excited to get a Necrotic Fumes, I believe, out of the sideboard.
Sciences lets the double spell happen.
It does. I don't hate it. I just feel like if they play something, I'll be able to just.
No, it's probably worth it to have the fumes because we can go. Assume if they don't go removal spell, then we can go removal. You're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like this.
Yep. Don't care. That's fine. Still, I think we're playing Tendrils here.
Do we have another play? Yeah. I mean, the Cauldron. Sure.
Yeah, the Cauldron. So, creature we control.
No Death Touch? Ugh.
I know, wouldn't that have been cool? But we're not here to make cool plays. We're here for
getting them dead.
Just getting them dead.
Not bigger number, better number.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of damage come through. Oops, we accidentally left that one a little early.
No.
But not much to look at there. We had power, we had toughness. What more can you ask for? Back for the next round. An amazing hand here. We don't have double black for our Grim Bounty, and our Spider spawning is not really doing a whole lot in our hand. Still, it's hard to throw this one back. We've got lands. We've got something to do on turn 2.
We're not going to be getting them dead. That's for sure.
We'll just draw our Gnarled Professor. We'll just draw everything we need. It'll be fine.
Kind of want to draw Swamp, but we also don't want to draw land.
Yeah.
Bad spot.
It's like our opponent is mulliganing.
I bet that means they just need to find the perfect combo piece.
I hope not. They're going to find their Cascade spell and just get the Tibalt's Trickery on us.
Nope. It's not that kind of cube.
Well, thank goodness for that.
It's a Tinkerer's Cube, not a Stinkerer's Cube.
We will play our Hydra.
Now, do you play the Forest to Hydra the color on turn 2, Steve? This is a big decision.
This is a big decision. I don't think I do.
I think I do.
You think you do?
A wholesome green. I'm coming out. Wholesome green. Oh, boy.
That seems pretty good. Let's see what they have.
Well, on a mull, it's not the best because you're
Yeah,
still going to be trading. If you're trading resources, it's not great.
Certainly.
I think I hide it. I keep them guessing.
I think there's a chance I could be like wanting to play a Grim Bounty and a Witch's Cauldron in the same turn, so I'm going to do this. I would have to hit swamp, swamp, swamps. In which case, we'd
No.
probably already lose.
Do we have a tapped duel? We don't have a tapped duel. If we had a tapped duel, it would matter, but...
Yeah, not at this point.
Land math, folks. It's the best part of Magic.
That's a good one.
Okay, gonna do that.
See,
It didn't matter.
it didn't matter. See, everyone, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So this gets Death Touch and drains us for 2, huh? So I think that definitely means we're going to want to play Eye Twitch this turn.
Yeah, I think we're still attacking. He's not trading.
Yeah. Unless they want to throw us for a loop. That would get me pretty good. I mean, not get me, but I would be surprised. Then we'll put out our Eye Twitch, and that's going to be great at blocking a 2-1.
Now we get priority from our lair for the rest of the eternity.
Yeah, we do.
Good. Yes, I would like to make it a 0-0. That's actually kind of cool if you need a death trigger. Ooh.
No, X can't be 0.
Really?
Yep.
Why is it giving us priority then?
Well, we can tap it and this land. It shouldn't have gave us priority last turn, I think.
Oh.
Or the first turn when we played it. I don't really know why it did that.
You're right.
Because you said you witch.
Oh no. That card needs to go. We really need a swamp. That's a really bad time card.
That is a tough one.
Oh.
It doesn't quite do it.
We're so close.
But I'm also not... yeah, okay. Not great, not great.
Well, if we leap back the mirror, then we can double block, but that's also not safe.
I mean, if we leave back the mirror, we're fine. If they're not going to attack with this. And then they're not going to attack with this.
That's true. So I guess we assume both then.
Yes.
I'm in agreement.
I think we are in agreement.
Well, show them all the cards before we attack.
Let me just show them all my cards first. I'll just show them all my cards. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It means we made the best decision for them. But whatever.
That's fine. Vicious is a wonderful player.
We just want to help them out.
We just want to help them out. Look at this mana base over here.
I know. Must be nice.
You're gonna get an island with this environmental sciences.
Oh man, please do. Here it comes.
All right.
Gross. I hate it.
Sure.
Yeah, the card's great, but it's much worse with the Reaper's Talisman.
Just says they can make dorks to attack with.
Yeah, the dorkier, the more dorks, the worse.
The dorkier. All right, so they got another mountain. They're not a 5-color control. See if what they suit up here.
No, he's attacking with the Sedgemoor. Actually, this was going to happen. I don't think we wanted to block it anyway. So, oh please put it on the Professor. Oh no, put it on the Professor.
No, okay, that's fine.
Well, that's bad, but
I mean, this is still trading.
no, it said Menace.
Oh, you're right.
It's correct.
No, does it?
It has all
it has
all
Menace.
the abilities.
It just says menace, just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Just like that, we got like an 8-point life swing. Well, we have to kill it.
We have to sack, yeah. I wish this got a land. Why aren't you Solemn Simulacrum?
No. Remember when we passed?
We did. Alright, so we're gonna sack this. No. Wait.
Yes.
Pay 3
Yes,
life.
yes.
Okay, I was like, it's asking me this for a reason. I will pay the 3 life.
Oh god, is he gonna get us dead? I don't want to be got dead.
I feel like I'm getting got dead. I don't think I can attack anymore.
I don't think we can attack either.
Well,
No, because we need both. We need either of them back to block.
we need either of them?
We need if he can remove one, then it'd be really bad to not have a block, and then he gets another attack. I think it's weird because he's clocking us, but it's also a resource battle because we know we can only have anyway.
Yeah. Tricky.
Really could use that land. Really could use that land.
Yep. Would be nice. Eye Twitch, we kind of want you to die. Need the swamp.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had a land in our sideboard.
We got a land in our sideboard. Mm-hmm.
and gain 2 life.
It got good.
Environmental Sciences.
No,
I really love that card was printed.
It always puts in the work. That's a nice one.
That is good.
Fortunately, they're just kind of putting out a lot of bodies with this talisman.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think any of this stuff would, like, be the death of us.
No, none of this would really do it.
But with the talisman,
this is really hard because I think we need to put the death touch out in order to block the 4/4 if he suits it up.
4/4, yeah.
So I think we put out the fin and then we hold up sack.
I mean, we could just put this out and then we block. We investigate, we get clues. We get more fodder.
But that blocking doesn't do anything. Jumping doesn't do anything in this situation.
We gotta get the guys out.
We gotta kill the guys.
Get the boys out.
Yeah.
I guess, don't do that.
Yeah.
Wait, watch this. Tap for
Thank God.
And, yeah, we'll leave up the cauldron.
You're still in full control.
Oh, why am I in full control?
Who did this?
Resolve. Who did this? Must have been someone else.
Someone else did this.
I don't know. Alright, end turn.
Probably gonna boil this eye twitch, whatever happens.
Yeah, I think so. We need that land. We're boiling them.
Maybe he has 3 lands in hand. Don't do it.
Just equip them?
We trade off Mother Bear here for anything, right?
Yes, I would.
Touching it.
Thinking about it.
Touch it. Should we touch the
Thinking
creature?
about it.
Should we touch the creature we want him to
Or the
equip?
creature we don't want him to equip.
Oh boy, that's probably when we don't want him to equip.
Well, he did it.
He did it.
Did it anyways.
How did you know?
You know, these folks, they just know these things.
Attack with everything. Attack with everything.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Don't read the card. Attack with everything.
Don't read.
See, now we basically can't. He's got us effectively at 5 life.
Just about.
If he plays another creature.
Where's our 2-mana guy that kills artifacts and enchantments? That's what I'd like to do.
That'd be cool. Block the bear.
You like the bear?
Yeah.
And then boil the twitch?
And then boil the twitch.
What if we just block with the twitch?
Then we're not getting cauldron value. I'd rather get the cauldron value with the twitch. We still have the blocker up. We're gonna have blocker next turn anyway.
I guess we're gonna get spider tokens at some point.
Yeah. Though it doesn't matter. Like, the point is we need to run him out of resources or kill the Reaper's Talisman.
Yep. I'm just gonna re-equip. Looks like it.
This is
Well, I guess I don't need to do that right now.
he might still do something.
He might still do something. So let's sack, learn, draw. If I get this environmental sciences, dollars to donuts, we get a swamp with our draw.
I was going to say that exactly.
But
we both know this program
too
well.
Look at that. That's not so bad.
That's not so bad at all. Now he does have open manage. Pretty risky to run out the tendrils right now, I think.
I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it. What if I play this first and then I can tendrils based on the priority?
Wait, hold on. Oh, you want to be tricky about it?
Oh, you know how I do. Be a little tricky about it. Plus it gains life. It's pretty nice. Actually, both these cards gain life, which is pretty nice.
Well, also Sciences gains life.
Sciences also gains life.
Actually, yeah, do it. Let's see the tricks. He doesn't have any.
Doesn't have any tricks, see? No problem. Now let's kill our golem. Kill their golem. Bam.
Yes.
Easy peasy.
Yes.
No tax. Yeah.
Gotta know those arena tricks, boys.
You can't just play Reaper's Talisman. You gotta do a few other things.
Yeah, you gotta. It's like scary mana.
It is scary mana. They got a lot of mana and they're just like sitting on 3 cards in their hand. Makes you wonder, like, there's got to be something going on over there. Maybe some removal. It looks like we're seeing some removal right now.
He's touching our stuff.
He's touching our stuff.
Oh, I don't like to see that.
We can Grim Bounty that.
Oh my god, I love that they printed common removal spells for Planeswalkers.
I'm also a big fan. I will block this.
Did he just gain life? Did he mean to do that?
Game life?
Yeah, with the Johnny. I think he just...
Yeah, it looks like it.
Weird. I think he must have misclicked.
I am a little surprised. Let's draw our cards. I do like seeing lands.
Yeah. Good thing we got this sciences degree.
Because it seems like a Pride Mate would be pretty dang nice.
I think that's what he meant to do.
I don't see any reason to do anything besides Grim Bounty this guy, I guess.
Yeah. We need that off the board.
Get out of here.
Do we hold up the
rights?
Cauldron of the rights? Do we get the sciences?
We could. We have
Just
treasure, so we could just sciences and hold up rights.
I actually kind of like just casting Uberworld Mysteries.
The mysteries, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think I like it too. We're getting into pretty good spider spawning territory at this point.
Yeah. Now do we block?
I think we do block.
Yeah. We block for the clue and the spiders.
And then the 1/1. There's just lots of good, compelling reasons to block.
We're kind of getting a situation where if he plays a big creature, we're screwed though. Big creature is going to have Death Touch.
3, 4, 5.
And we don't have any removal spells left.
Yes, that's true. But we did use them for good reasons.
Yeah, so anyway, it's a good argument to not get rid of our Death Touch creature. Like this.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
This guy is whenever their creature dies.
Whenever an artifact, yeah.
Artifact dies, target opponent loses life equal to that. Okay.
That's not terrible.
That's not so bad.
That doesn't change to the Death Touch, Matt. So I think we do block here.
I agree. Spider.
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Did you say spider turn?
You think it's time to spawn?
What do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we can double spider this turn.
Yeah. You always want a double spider.
I think you usually want a double spider if you can.
Did I play land?
No. So you could sciences into spider.
Are you sure about that? That I didn't play land?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Almost 100%.
I think I just want to tap.
Because what'd you draw this turn? You drew chain web, right?
Yes.
Why'd you get Swan?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
If we want to activate the lair and other double green cards, then yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does this math? Oh wait, you did the wrong spider.
Oh, I thought we were double spider.
No, we were going to double spider if we didn't play environmental sciences. You're going to have environmental sciences into spider spawning. Oh,
Wait,
God.
do I not have enough for this?
No, you don't anymore.
Oh,
That's not
I
a
thought this
treasure.
was a
That's not
treasure.
a
My
treasure,
bad,
bro.
my bad, my bad.
Bruh.
My bad. It's okay, it's okay. Let's not freak out.
You know we can activate our lair. I don't think that's worth it. But,
No. I just want to crack this clue and get my 1/1.
We can sack. If he equips the Marionette Master and we get to sack to the Cauldron, it's just not... It's not great. To lose another 2 life in this grind fest. Why would you do that?
So now I just sack in response.
I think you do sack in response?
I have to sack. There's no way I don't.
Oh, I meant the sack the spider.
Oh, sack this spider?
Yeah. No, never mind. Just let the spider...
Oh, to get a clue?
Yeah. No, let the spider be. Because, yeah, let the spider be.
Spider B. Spider B.
Man, Mysteries plus Cauldron?
Pretty nice together.
Oh, God, stop playing Planeswalkers.
So they get to make 1/1s and put equipment on it.
Oh, wait. No, he can also ping shit with the sorry. He can ping stuff off with the last ability.
Twice the number of equipment.
It hits with 2 right now. And he's doing it. Do it. I'm right here. Do it.
This card is interesting.
Well, it's an unending source of fodder for the
Yeah.
Reaper's Talisman, so we really need to get something. That was... Oh, it just gets a free equip.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we sack here?
Just our 1/1?
I think we do.
Or our spider. Then we can spawn for more.
The spider blocks those one ones really well. So I kind of.
It's true, but so does a bunch of spiders.
Sure. You do you.
Do I want the life or the extra card?
I think you want the life. More mana efficient.
More mana efficient, he says.
Although we do really need to hit something to get rid of the Planeswalker or
That's good.
that card.
Ooh. Okay, so I think we do.
Can you spawn first before we exile something?
Yes.
It'll work. Okay.
Let's do it. Spoiters.
Spoiler team.
And then let's get this. Get out of here. Anybody I care about. So I got a reanimator spell, so I guess I want to get familiar out. Yep, no reason to attack. Then we're gonna start reveling in our riches.
Oh my god. Revel and then attack the Nahiri.
I think so.
Depending on whatever happens this turn.
We've got our provisioner. Get more.
We have a lot of flashback.
We got a lot of tokens.
Wait, so Chainweb is what? What's the keyword on the Chainweb?
Reach.
We have escape.
Escape.
We have flashback for the spider spawning, and then we have whatever the mother bear is doing.
Don't you worry about her. Don't you worry about my girl.
What's going on? I missed.
Oh,
you found the beetle back. That's a lot of body. What's he
the
going
bodies,
on
but
here? Hold on a minute. Whoa. Does he have the angel thing?
yeah.
We learned our lesson. I think he's got the angel thing.
I don't think I really want to attack anyways. I should have not done that.
Why?
Because we've
God,
got this.
Steven.
Oopsies.
Oh no. That's not cool.
That's, yeah. So it goes.
Are you sure you don't want to attack? Do you not want to attack just because of the angel? Because he's got the angel thing.
Maybe I just attack with some. This dude does it to me, right?
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's
Matters a little bit.
it's gonna ping us for 4. Who cares?
This is a white. No,
Yeah.
yeah, white
Yeah,
and
but it's
black.
white or black. So he could have angel thing.
He could have angel thing.
You could attack with.
I tapped all our black too. That's annoying.
What the? Oh god. This turn went so poorly.
Whoopsies. Next two attacks.
Yeah, I think you attack at least half of them.
And Nahiri.
Yeah, I attack with one more spider. I don't know why.
Just feeling it.
Just feeling it. I think we can get. I'm not doing the math, but I think we can get that next turn. It's probably so worth it for him to angel exile these, right?
I'd think so. I gotta think so. They're just letting it all through.
What?
Oh, I'm so confused. What's going on?
Wrath?
Maybe. Wrath just lets us win the game?
No, we'd only get 5 treasure.
Well, I'm certainly not flashing it back. Do I want to play this? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I think I'm just ending my turn.
I mean, if you had a land to play to follow it up with, maybe Tireless Provision would be alright, but we don't have another land, do we?
Destroy target non-land permanent for 7 life. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Who's drawing more cards than me? Makes sense. Okay. Don't tease me like that. Village rights, I guess.
I would Cauldron.
You'd Cauldron?
I'm always on that Cauldron.
Yeah, you are.
We'd have both up if.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm not gonna play that land.
Not gonna play that land. I'll play the.
I'm gonna play the Provisioner.
It's still tapping black, by the way.
Oh yeah.
No, well, you can play Forest too.
Yes. I just want treasures. I guess I.
What could he possibly do to this Vona that would make us really regret not dealing with it? He could give it. He can't give it flying. I guess if he gave it Death Touch, he'd kill 4 of our creatures. That'd be whatever.
if you gave...
As it is right now, he's going to chunk himself for 7 to start getting rid of our other stuff.
I guess our Revel.
I guess the Revel, yeah.
I don't think we're attacking, right?
No, we're definitely not attacking because it's just going to slam into the 4/4 lifelink.
Yeah. It's just a matter of could we get him to chump block, and I don't think we can. I guess we could...
We can't
make a 4/4
we can't
layer
spider
the Hydra.
We can't spider spawning, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I think we're just passing. Maybe we're drawing cards.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sack spider.
Actually, I'd sack mask handle for bigger spiders.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Ooh.
Squirrel Sanctuary.
Okay, sure. Fine.
I guess we'll play that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I just want to pass.
Sack a spider, sack a spider end of turn.
Yeah.
I don't like this because he's going to start turning his life into a resource.
Yes, this is true. This doesn't gain life.
We've
right?
been in like the weirdest ultimate grind fest.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Past attackers. Is that vigilance?
Yes.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
he
I
can
guess I just dump all my spiders on it.
Yeah. He's going to use it on the Revel though. But now we can get in with our spiders.
Yes. That's fine.
I still think we set the squirrel.
Yeah, I agree. Beetleback Chief.
Beetleback, chief.
Something was up. He just didn't attack with all this stuff that turn.
He didn't play Beetleback one turn. Maybe it was a misplay. I think that the opponent might be.
You don't think they've
reading a little too much into what our opponent's doing?
That could be. Beetleback, sack, squirrel.
Yes. Gnarly.
That gets us our removal spell.
Which might be worth doing this turn.
I think. I want a treasure. I think I might want food at this point.
I think you can use the mana. Look at your stuff.
That's true. I do have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Let's get the Professy. I think I just get this Vona out of here.
Yeah, I don't want it to keep doing bad stuff.
Doing the things that it do.
Yeah. Do we chain with Mother Bear or hold up the Cauldron? How many cards do we have left in our deck?
11.
Eee. How are we winning?
I don't know.
Oh, you can see the cards we have left?
Yeah.
Dang.
And I don't know.
Why
Folks
have we
at home
never
may not
drawn
be able to-
Parallel Lives with Spider Spawning? That would be sick.
I don't think we have a way to win this game.
No, it's Parallel Lives, Spider Spawning.
Parallel lives, huh?
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, I think we're playing Chain Web.
Sure,
then.
put out Chain Web and we'll start putting power on the board. Fine. Non-creatures, please. No, you can exile that.
I need to do things. I guess I had more timeouts, but that's fine.
Yeah.
No reason to attack.
No. Unfortunately, the Beetleback holds back our
Yeah.
spider
The
arm.
mighty 2/2 has stopped everything we're doing right now.
You know what this deck really needs?
A win condition.
It needs a mending of Dominaria.
Okay.
That card is in the cube, and I've been wondering where it goes, and now I see exactly
Now you
where
see.
mending goes.
I just want my Rebel back.
Well, if mending of Dominaria, we would get it back.
No, it's exiled.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you just exiled it.
No, Vona exiles. Or did I? No, you're right. Didn't I? This
No.
is such a weird grind fest.
This is really strange.
I guess we're attacking with Gnarlid Professor.
And the Chain Web.
And the Chain Web.
We don't care if either is put in. And don't forget, we have the lair to fall back on. And so he has a lot of chumps, but if once we get rid of the bigger stuff, the spiders can start coming.
Yeah.
The spiders are coming!
We've got better chumps than they do.
I still think he might have that angel.
I
I
think
don't know why. I don't know why I put him on that angel.
Got us once.
He got me once, and so I'll never unsee it.
I think I'm still into it, though. I attack with the two big boys.
Agreed.
Alright, show me Angel.
We can always sack the chain web to re-escape it anyway.
Survey says... They're thinking about playing Angel. Or maybe they're just blocking. Looks like they're just blocking. This I like.
This is great, too. We can also bounce the Squirrel Sanctuary.
Yeah.
I don't know if our opponent really landed on a deck. Somehow they've hung in there.
They've played a lot of chumpos.
I guess they had Reaper's Talisman showing its power.
Yeah.
Planeswalkers have been great, but we haven't been able to like seal the deal. So fun. Yeah, sure.
Doesn't matter too much. Get in for one trample. Ice these guys. I get the feeling they might be trying to combo with the Master.
It's not like a real thing, you know.
Well, you say that now.
It's not in this game. So.
Just playing all my cards. I still don't think I want a Spider Spawn.
I don't think you Spider Spawn until it's time to...
Until it's time.
I think you might Witch's Cauldron away the Skull Prophet.
Just get in the yard.
It doesn't do anything.
You think just right away?
Yeah, right now. It doesn't do anything on this board, right?
Yeah, you're right.
It makes the Spider Spawning better.
We get our
We
squirrels
bounce the
back.
Timorets.
Tiamat kills us.
Oh. Does it?
Yes.
Mill 3 cards.
And if we get parallel lives in the graveyard, that's pretty sad.
Oh, we can exile it though.
I don't think I want to play Tiamat.
I told you it was time to go big or go home.
What'd you tell me? What'd you tell me? Maybe they have lands in hand. Because we've gone through a lot of our deck. They've gone through a lot of theirs.
You know, they'd be pretty flat.
6,
though.
7, 8, 9.
They're
Yeah,
like a 9,
okay. I think they're comboing with Marionette Master.
Were they gonna pump it and then sack their artifacts?
Or something. I don't know. This card,
They're gonna like
Can do
pump it and
things.
then Starve Extinction. I mean,
that'd be cool.
that would be cool. Opponent, we need to live again, please.
Whoa.
What is going on? Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Do I just take 3?
Yeah, this is it. He's trying to. We block these, and then he plays like 3 pump spells on the Marionette Master. That's hilarious. Sure thing.
Okay. Or maybe they just have the...
Or they're just wiping.
They're gonna Wrath, I think.
This is fine.
That's fine, too. Feels like they've had Wrath. Okay.
No, we needed that.
Alright, that's fine. This is why we didn't spawn our spiders. Yep, doink me for 3. Yeah, I'll get my Squirrel Sanctuary back.
Get back again.
No thanks.
Okay.
Looks like they still got something.
Oh, wait. Did you say parallel lives spider spawning?
We've got just enough mana, don't we?
Do it. This is what we came here.
This is what we came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. Bam! Spider.
It's perfect.
They gotta have another Wrath here, right? I mean, that's their only way.
That's the only way.
It's the only way.
The angel could still be in their hand, but
Yeah.
we attack with half the spiders.
That feels real.
Spiders. This is what we came for.
I gotta assume that Settle's not in this cube, right?
Mm-mm. Just attached to a 5/5 angel.
They're just staring at what we've done.
They're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh!
No! Wrecked! Holy shit! Wrecked!
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh my god. Did he know this was happening?
I think he was just holding Wraths. Which I get, because he had like a pretty big board presence and we weren't committing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not out. We're not out.
No, it's still us versus our deck, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, do that.
seems fine. Lair, rights, bounty, tendrils. Yes. And then let's get some bears, I suppose. Oh yeah,
I forgot that card did that. Okay, sure.
We are the folks who forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I think
it's
it's worth it.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That card that we drafted. That was one of the reasons to play green in the game.
Yeah, and now we get 2 squirrels.
We've made like ridiculous boards every turn.
Alright, let's see Wrath number 3.
Wrath number 3.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. They've definitely played like they've had Wraths the whole game. But I don't know if there are any other ones.
There is the white one. The destroy all non-land permanents actually would have been...
that seems like they would have done that right away, though.
GG's, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we didn't play Timurit Calls the Dead.
I'm glad that we didn't remember that this kills flyers.
Yeah. This card's so good.
Yeah, that's nasty.
The armchair spider.
Just have spot removal. Spot removal's fine. Yep, that's spot removal.
Well, we can Witch's Cauldron.
Yes.
Witch's Cauldron fizzles the life, I think, at least. Wait, hold on. Wait, what is he doing? Read the modes on lore on the Cauldron. Can't cancel.
So they're sacking permanent, drawing 2 card, and gaining life.
They're 3 damage to our chain web. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Sorry, I thought it was killing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't kill
Hold
it.
on a minute. No. Resolve.
Sure. Maybe they're using 2 spells.
Well, let's make
14
him.
cards.
Let's make him use the 2 spells.
Yeah, totally. Also, if we just let this die, we get our squirrels back, which could be might be worth it. Might be better. I don't really want to draw cards.
No, we don't want it exiled.
Don't want it exiled.
We don't want it exiled. He should have pillared it first.
Probably. I guess we. In that case,
We sack it, but he doesn't
we'd
use the
have to
2
sack
spells
it.
on it, so.
Yeah. Interesting. Not enough mana to bring our Squirrel Sanctuary back.
How many lands do we have left? We have a lot of lands left in our deck.
Do we? No, just 2.
Just 2.
How far?
Whoa, what is that?
That's fine. So
Does
4.
does nothing.
Does nothing.
Ooh.
Necromancer's pretty nice.
I
I think we just swing out, eh?
Yeah, swing and then sack to the Cauldron.
I don't know if we want to be sacking much more. Down to 5 cards.
Well, this game's gonna be over in how many turns? That's the question. I would sack whatever he wants. I'm not also looking at the thing in the upper left because I think that's cheating. So
2, 4, 6.
can they see that overlay untapped?
No.
Okay.
The viewers at home cannot see that. So you think we sack?
Oh yeah, I think we sack. I don't. Unless he's gaining life, the game's gonna end because he can deal with all our creatures, or we can't deal enough damage.
Fair enough.
It's not gonna be from blocking. This seems really good. Well, now what are we getting back with that?
Well, we'll worry about that next turn.
Let's take a peek.
We gotta take a look anyways. I don't think we need Eye Twitch. I don't think we need Skull Prophet.
No,
I don't think we need
I
that.
think it's definitely the Gnarl Professor. That's
When
when
we
we're
get
getting
back.
back. Yeah. We'll leave the Vandal in just
I like
in
the
case,
Vandal.
but-
I think we get rid of Finn.
Yeah.
2 damage at instant speed might be worthwhile. Turn.
Opponent could still win.
Opponent could still win. We've got enough damage. They still need to do something.
I wish we were making more tokens.
Dancing Sword.
It does nothing.
It's a +2/+1.
Makes his guy bigger. It's already like you can have a big guy.
Yeah. Warlock class actually just wins. 2. If they have something like spot removal, I guess.
Oh, is Doom Necromancer sorcery?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Oh, Does that matter? What does that do?
We can use the Necro to sack instead of the Cauldron.
I mean, it's only sacrifices itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Don't listen to me.
7, 8. I think this is...
I've been a bit impaired.
a bit impaired? 2, 6.
The puns. This is what they came for. We even get the Revolt trigger on the Renegade. Amazing.
We do. So what do we do now? Is our sideboard... Did we already use the Necrotic Fumes?
No, I don't think so.
We did.
We did. Holy crap. No, it would be an exile anyway? I don't know. Whatever. So I think we attack all, and then we can bring back Perilous Mirror and sack it for lethal. Am I doing that math right?
No, because we have to tent this.
Yeah, okay, shit. Never mind.
So I think we still just attack all. They don't have lifelink or anything, right? Double strike. Double strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, that happens each combat. Good to know. We're
Good to
learning.
know, good
We're
to
learning
know.
about
Also,
the
they've
cards.
got food.
Oh god.
Send in our clowns.
Send in these clowns.
I
Please
don't think we can draw any more cards.
I agree. Please don't have a way to give that lifelink though.
Yep. That's good. That's good.
Do we get the Gnarl Professor?
Gnarly Professor. Doesn't really do much. And we can't bring this back.
Unless we sack. Unless we sack to the Cauldron. How many cards do we have left?
3.
Oh god. I guess we sack the Necro, right?
We could sack. We don't. Well, we don't have to do it now. No, we don't do it now. I think we just pass here, right?
Yeah, sure. We can play a Swamp or whatever.
Our time is actually running low right now, which is pretty funny.
5 minutes. I didn't know these matches were even timed.
And they're done.
Yes! Oh, crap.
What a game.
Oh my god.
That was such a game.
This cube is awesome.
Oh my
I love this
gosh.
cube.
GG Vicious. That was a sweet game.
GG. Oh man, I really want to know what they were holding all game.
I think they had both the rafts for a long time.
Yeah, they just didn't see the opportunity.
Yeah, this guy's pretty nasty. Good cards. I thought they were comboing with this, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Maybe there could be something.
I think their deck just wasn't cohesive enough, and it really showed. Like our deck,
we had just enough synergies.
our synergies carried us.
All the way down to 5 minutes left on our chess clock.
Yeah,
Wow, you don't see that too often.
Thanks for bearing with us, team.
All right, we'll be back for the next round. All right, we're back for the next round after that grind of a game in the last round. You've got a hand, looks fine. We're gonna keep it.
We got a pot. We got creatures.
We're gonna throw our creatures into the pot.
Are we turning our creatures into food, selling them, and reveling in the riches? Is that the flavor here?
That's it. Well, we have to turn our opponent's creatures into riches.
Oh no, we can't turn them into food though.
All right, so they may just be beating us down.
They may be getting us dead.
They may be getting us dead.
This is where you're like, removal. When you can fit removal into your game plan in this cube, it's always a good idea.
Such more witch.
Yeah, 2 cards that we have to kill.
About that.
Wow.
Hope you can't beat Filigree Familiar.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel okay about Pride Mate, but
Pride Mate, I guess we could chump it forever.
almost anything that triggers these guys is like Death Zone.
What is going on here?
Oh, please don't play like a life gain something. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good, pretty good.
Oh my god.
They're getting us dead.
They're getting us dead. Sometimes you're the dead getter.
Sometimes you play, like an hour-long-ish grindy game. Sometimes...
Is that the play? That's the play, I guess.
That's the play. I mean, we gotta do some blocking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to get sciences.
I like something. No, wait. Fumes. It's gotta be fumes. Fumes, because we have to get rid of something. We probably have to get rid of the...
Need to get rid of something at some point.
So I guess black-white low curve.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
really?
Oof.
Oh,
That's a big oof.
the witch.
The witch, huh? I mean, I'll trade for the witch.
Give it the token. Sure, why not?
I mean, they want the
Yep.
life gain, I guess.
They want the token for the pride mate, which I think is fine.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
It still can't attack through, so that's the important thing.
Mm-hmm. A-okay with that.
Like, if we could kill the witch this turn, they would have no attacks.
Yes. I mean, we could kill the witch this turn if we play spider into necrotic fumes. Just
Wait,
casual
necrotic
2 for 1.
Yeah, necrotic is exile though. That's terrible. I kind of like playing spider and then holding up the sack for it.
We could play spider spawning and get a creature.
No, it doesn't do it. That doesn't.
5 mana 1/2.
I would play. So I think I would play lair.
Lair, spider,
armchair spider.
keep it up.
Hold up the. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But also they've been like hits nonstop. So.
Yeah.
So now they actually don't.
Bam.
Have, yeah. Now they actually don't have attacks.
Whoa. Oop. That was close. Cancel.
Is it worth doing this? It's seriously worth considering necrotic using the witch there.
It's a thought. It's a thought.
Puts them on the back foot.
Hit us for 2.
I think they should have attacked with everything last turn.
Oh my god. That's pretty good.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
nasty.
Oh, and it's online. They hit with this just to get the triggers. Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm still gonna eat it.
I block with the chain web as well.
On
and
here?
and then sack it to the cauldron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if it was worth sacrificing so they didn't get the life, but whatever.
Yeah, it's interesting.
The things you think about when it's too late to think.
At least that turns that guy off.
Yeah. Opponent really did not want us. They really wanted to get us dead this game. They
Yeah.
still don't have great attacks.
That's true. No
Are you
priest.
kidding me? It's like emptied out their hand. Turn 5.
Pretty good. What can you say? Could spider spawning for 2.
What's that do?
Get some bodies out there.
We really need to get the pride mate off the board. Eventually. I guess it's not urgent. They're out of... So the only way their life gain now, they have Null Priest and they have Heliod.
Yeah. Those
So
are both
that-
pretty good ways.
Yeah, but they can't swing with the pride mate next turn.
True.
Uh,
So maybe we can just deal with it next turn.
I think...
What if we just play Parallel Lives?
Is that good enough?
Is it?
No, it's not, because we can't block the menace creatures then. We have to block the menace creatures. So I think we have to play spider spawning.
That's sad.
Where are creatures? Yikes.
They're in the deck. Oh no, I left up the lair.
Just tap it.
But I can't even. I can just tap it for mana and then I can't activate it. It's so strange. That it keeps your priority for that.
No,
maybe
they're
it's
getting
off
up
now.
to flashback on the edict.
Yeah. That's okay though. I don't mind that too much. I mean, obviously it gets another token.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'll double
Wait,
block
Necrotic
that.
Fumes could have exiled the Heliod. I wonder if they knew that, and that's why they got rid of the Battery's Lieutenant.
No, I think they just wanted the triggers. So these guys all have lifelink.
Yeah, that's fine. This is all fine.
I think I just double block
Yeah.
this and put one on this one.
Yeah, for sure. Seems like a not great attack.
I mean, I feel like we're still dying to this.
Why? We keep a spider to kill the pride mate. What are you afraid of here? Oh, he's making
I mean,
bigger
he's-
flyers.
He's turning everything huge with this.
He's making bigger flyers, I guess. No, he's focusing on pride mate for some, who knows what reason.
Well, this time he put one on the Sedgemoor. Let's just resolve all. I mean, I guess I just exile that next turn.
The pride mate.
Yeah. Right, I'm kind of running out of options there.
Yeah. This is really bad. Yeah.
Goodbye, spider.
What are we even doing? Like, what are we even doing?
This turn.
Skull Prophet? Because then he can't attack with the Menace? Or Parallel Lives to try to set up for the Spider Spawning? The Spider Spawning does what? Nothing.
Not much.
This, oh god, he came.
It's a lot of bad choices.
I think Skull Prophet.
I think it's got to be Skull Prophet.
And then we can also sack it.
Yeah.
When he doesn't attack. Tap the layer.
I thought about it, but there's a chance we get like a treasure somehow. Yeah, land is bad and spell is bad, so you know when that's the case, you're in a tough position.
Mm-hmm. How did everything get so bad? Oh, that's the card. That's like the best late game payoff.
It is. I've seen it myself. Pass. You got it.
I think we still sack.
You think we sack Prophet?
I think we sack Prophet.
For fun and profit.
I like getting the eye twitch.
Yeah, these cards aren't too bad.
Because now we can actually set up Parallel Lives, eye twitch, mirror for next turn. It's like getting.
We can play all our stuff right now, can't we?
Yeah, we can't hold up the cauldron, but yeah.
Is that worth it?
Unfortunate. No, I think we need the
bodies.
We need to get all these bodies out.
Let the bodies hit the battlefield. Leave up that Hydra.
What's he gonna get back? He's gonna get back an Old Priest.
So it's whenever you gain life.
It's a hard card to beat.
It's hard.
Oh, please just flash back the Edict.
They won't do that.
It's so tempting. Right?
It's so tempting. Yeah. We block here.
That's actually a good question. I think we do for the spawning pump.
Spawning purposes.
Spawning pumps, yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, they did it.
We get to kill the Clarion Spirit for whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, we kill either.
We kill
we
the
kill the flyer.
flyer.
Either one.
Might be better.
Yeah.
Get our sciences. Yep.
I think it's probably better to kill. I don't know.
See what they get. Probably, like you said, Null Priest. No, they get the Acolyte.
Strange choice.
And we have to sacrifice a creature, huh?
Yeah. Which is good. It's honestly good for us.
This is interesting. I think I want to ice the flyer.
I think I iced the flyer. Otherwise, you can kind of like build up counters on it to get through the spiders, you know. And I don't want to see that.
Yeah, hate to see it.
I don't want anyone getting through my spiders.
Okay.
That is really nice to see.
So now we just kill the witch? Well, which witch? Which witch?
Which? I would let him build up more counters. I think I'd flash back to spider spawning here. Well, first use environmental sciences, right?
Yeah.
And then I'd get the.
We've got 7, 8 mana.
No, wait.
No.
No.
I think we want another forest.
Sure. You know, this is. Oh, we have the chain web arachnir, which would have been a reason to not kill the flyer.
You're right. And you're right.
We're learning all the time, team.
3, 4, 5.
It's enough, but it's doubled.
It's doubled. All right, let's do it.
This is it.
10 spiders.
Can you deal with these spiders?
Can you deal with my spiders?
He doesn't have great plays, I think.
No, not right now.
The witch is not terrible. Like he gets to recur something. He kills 4 of our spiders.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
And that's really bad.
That's really good.
That's really
Oh, that was a sick draw. So now they get to... Yep. Make more flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Crack us for 9.
Well, we get to block.
We do get to block.
I think we should block everything, right?
Yeah, I think so. Spiders.
Now, this is a battle I would like to see.
10 spiders
it's
versus a flying
mega
witch.
powerful witch.
Cool.
Take no
It's
heed of
always
our
so
opponent's
surprising
life.
how few spiders die when this happens.
Loved it. We loved it. We love to keep our spiders alive. don't
We do
folks?
love that.
Oh, he gets his witch back.
Yep.
We hate that family, folks.
We do.
I think we need to kill the Witch of the Moors.
I agree. But I think we can play our Rebel first. Yes. Get out of here. Get that treasure. Beautiful. Now we do get to play this at some point.
Yeah, it's not looking too good now, though.
No.
Now we actually have a win condition on board that
We
doesn't
do.
care about his life total.
Yeah.
How convenient.
How convenient. This is a big how you going to get through this stuff.
But did you consider our spiders?
Did you think about spiders? We made a lot of spiders.
Did make spiders.
Did make a lot of spiders.
He does have a lot of goons.
He does have a lot of goons.
Oh, the goon just turned online.
So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they just enough.
If we kill the fairy godmother, then it turns off.
And they didn't attack.
That's very strange, isn't it?
I am surprised.
Ooh, pretty good draw.
Yeah, pretty good. So I think we just bring back our spider, right?
Yeah. Non-creatures.
Non-creatures, non-creatures.
And creatures we don't care about. Skull Prophet.
Yeah.
I think we kill the godmother. Turn it off. You think? Or we kill the bigger one.
I think we killed the godmother. I think you're right.
Turn it off. Yeah.
Turn it off. Bonk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This makes a lot of tokens, you know?
Yeah. Necro.
Necro.
Oh, no. Wee, bruh.
Yeah, it's
not cool.
fine. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
That's whenever a creature...
Oh, another creature dies.
It's good.
Does that kill us? Not yet.
No. If we kill 2 of their creatures, we win.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Really? What's happening? What's going on?
Kill them all. Revel in the riches. I think he gave up, kind of, and he's just like, whatever, I'm gonna do what I can.
So let's just eat.
Eat.
So he's gonna drain us for 4.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm not missing something. I think he just gave up.
I think he gave up. Okay.
We played the perfect counter to life game.
Revel.
Make money.
In our riches. I didn't know if we'd ever get to do this, but
Wait,
here
hold
we
on,
are.
Hold on. Make sure that we see the trigger when it goes off. Please, opponent, let the trigger go off.
Let me see it. Let me see its glory. I'm reveling over here.
How did we...
I don't know what
game?
happened. I thought we were doomed.
He came out so hard.
Yeah.
That's a good... I mean, you can't curve out.
Spider spawning.
Yeah, it's a heck of a card.
It is a heck of a card.
We drew the creatures we needed. Oh, man.
Let's resolve all.
Is this on our upkeep? When does this even...
Yeah, we went on upkeep.
Look at this stack. There's still 8 triggers on the stack.
They gotta pick all their Heliod targets.
Boy, what a swirly fest. Yeah, I think our opponent missed an attack or 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would have been enough though. We still have 9 health. That seems like we would have been fine.
Yeah, they got a solid 50 health.
Revel in riches.
But we've got 10 treasure. Listen, What if I just paid you?
What if we just paid you off?
Yeah.
We get on our pirate ship and we'll pay you off. Wow, what a weird game. This cube is nutso.
Great. So good.
Wow. Anyways, I guess that was that game. Folks, we'll see you back for the next round. We're back with the next round. We got kind of an iffy one here. Could use another land.
On the draw, I think this is easy keep.
Yeah, on the play, a little tougher.
We did only put 16 lands in our deck.
We did.
But this is a really good hand.
It's also a beat-down hand.
It is get 'em deads.
Get 'em deads.
If we hit one more land,
I feel good.
kind of set.
I'm believing. I believe in it.
This is how we die.
Yeah, it could be. But
I think I would.
I think if I was in a cube tournament, I probably would have mulliganed that. But I'm here to cast Mother Bear.
But it's late, and we want to cast a bear.
Oh, and they're killing my bear already, just like that.
It's not exiled though, so
it's not. That's good.
Yeah, good rumors. I guess we're not getting them dead. Oh no.
Maybe they're getting us dead. Oh, see, there's the land. No problem. Always had it. I guess it's got to be Provisioner.
Yeah. Don't touch that.
And against the red-blue
Don't touch
young
that.
Pyromancer counterburn. Oh. I would have really thought that was going to die, but...
Do we block the young Pyro here? What did he discard? He discarded 2 cards.
1 land and 1 Rimrock Knight, looks like.
Discarding Rimrock is bold. When you have young Pyromancer, it's like a free...
It does do a lot.
2 damage into 1/1.
Do we block?
It's so close.
I think the answer is yes.
I'm really scared of that card. Like, going wide and doing nasty stuff. We still have him play next turn.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Weird.
We're not, like, getting them dead anytime soon.
Weird, yeah.
Fortunately, no land there.
We can also get it back.
Yeah, there's that too.
Our opponent might be trying to go big, and we didn't realize that. It's kind of what Red Blue Spells does, actually, in this cube. I'm thinking about it now.
I can see it.
Get ready for some, like...
I'm going to take this one.
Yeah, we don't want to put that in the yard.
I wonder if they kill this. We could get back this guy.
Ooh.
This does a lot of damage, right?
Ooh, it's not good.
It deals combat damage, cast an instant or sorcery from the graveyard, so they're going to burn us.
Not good.
I guess they get to do that.
I don't think you can cast Rimrock Knight.
You don't... Oh, yeah. Probably doesn't work.
Mysteries? Mysteries is the only play here, right?
Just about, it seems. Yeah, I mean, they get to Unholy Heat. This exiles, right? Yes, okay.
So we let it hit us, then?
We could block, I guess.
Was it May? Hold on, is it May?
Yeah, it's a May.
So we don't block. I think we
Don't block,
make them
do
exile.
it.
Feels weird, but yeah.
Yeah. At least we get treasure out of this. Now we get clues.
We get clues.
We get clues.
We got dead. They made us dead. Okay. Wait, what is that?
That cascades.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a land.
That's perfect. How did they know?
Just does 3/1. Okay.
It doesn't look good.
I'm not throwing in the towel here. We get to sack our clue and
Yeah.
then...
Don't show it to him though.
Yeah.
He might not have read that. There are a lot of text on New World Mysteries.
There
Very
certainly
mysterious card.
It is the most mysterious that I've seen for sure.
Okay, here we go.
They do attack with all, so I'm gonna sack. Let's get that 1/1 and we'll block.
He gets a first strike trigger for the Flame Painter.
Looks like they're gonna sack it and kill it. That's okay.
They saw the line.
I'm cool with that.
Pyromancer? No way. Wow.
Interesting.
They are really trying to get us dead.
Yeah. So
It makes 2 1/1s from the yard. What's it do?
yeah, it makes 2 1/1s.
They can't get through a Gnarled Professor.
I don't think so. The gnarly professor is gonna do some good work.
Well, I mean, no, unless they sack their board, but yeah. Hold on. We have 5 mana though.
We do have 5 mana,
So we could Fin. We could Fin and then Tendrils.
What do we even Tendrils though? Can't kill this.
Why not?
Because we don't have enough. Oh, we already Death Touch, my bad.
We could also Mother Bear, but that's not as good as Gnarl Professor. Gnarl Professor to find the land for the life. If they have one removal spell in hand, though, it's really bad. I think it might be Fin Tendrils just to stay alive.
Kill this guy off.
Yeah.
Does prevent them from getting a sack since they're tapped out, too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm into it.
Really wish we could have double spelled this turn, but
We did double spell this turn.
sorry, used all our mana this turn. With like with one of the 4 mana spells,
Yeah.
forming the creatures would have been great.
They're just gonna sack all their guys to kill Finn.
I mean, if they get a removal spell here and then they swing for 5, it's basically GG.
I'm not giving up this ghost yet. We've come back from some pretty hard games here. We've got like just enough life gain and grind fest that we
don't have that much life gain, but yeah.
just enough. Just enough.
Opponent is doing the math. He's really doing the math.
He's doing the math. No tax.
And he decided couldn't do it. Professor Studies?
I think that's it.
Yeah. And we're back in the game.
We're back in business here.
I wonder if Fumes was of course, as soon as we decide on that line, Fumes is probably the better play.
Yeah, it's getting close, but I do like the 2 life a lot. No
Yeah.
tax, Smith.
With the makeshift munitions out there threatening to
Yeah, do a bunch of damage.
lightning axe on the board. Okay, what is that?
Okay, so it's a big 5/4 trample, and then it gets a bunch of mana. Oh, and it does a discard draw thing, so they might be doing some madness shenanigans. I'm gonna kill this.
That's fair. Because it also, again, remove spells really bad with the trample. It's probably worth it to play. Oh, wait, not getting the treasure. Never mind.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not. Taking our damage.
It's gonna be hard to win this game, though. Every creature he draws, like, we can't.
Do we have attacks here?
Do we? No, because then a removal spell is just GG.
But we're also on the back foot.
Yeah, but I don't want. I don't like playing into these situations.
Also, we have a 1/1.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, then we do attack.
Yeah, I think I'm into it. They could sack their whole board to kill this. I don't think they're going to do that. No, they don't even have the mana for that.
What does he have in hand, though?
That's a great question. Apparently nothing. Sure. Ooh, spider spawn.
You don't say.
So just check real quick. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Not great.
Not great.
Not terrible.
Terrible. I think we're still good to attack here.
Yeah.
We should just have better blocks. We don't have enough mana to do both, right? Not quite.
No.
So I think we just want to play Malfist.
Yeah. What do you do with the Malfist, though?
I feel like making the 1/1s better.
Split it. I
Split
agree.
it.
Split it.
If they start trying to like mow down our board, it's like not so bad.
Mm-hmm. What is he holding?
Always be holding.
Oh, he's gonna kill in response.
That's fine.
What happens then? We just make. I
Then
mean,
we
do
just-
we just default the 1/1, or
I mean, we get our 1/1.
oh, we're going off?
We're going off. Yeah, it didn't even give me a choice.
Yeah, that's funny.
And we get another 1/1 here too. Like, this stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, but what is he holding?
You keep asking me that, but I don't know. Could be something, could be nothing. There's welding sparks.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Uvenwald Mysteries. Sneaking in here.
It's doing some good stuff. Doing some good stuff. Okay, there's a land.
Ooh, that's really sad.
I mean, it only gets...
It's only one.
It's only one.
He's like blue-red spells, but he didn't draw the spells this game.
Yeah. This Sparks is good. Come at me. Alright, so we'll just crack these. Get our 1/1s. And we still got attacks.
Play that first, I think.
First? Yeah, we'll play later, right?
Well, hold on. If I think, is that lethal? No, because you have to level up twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wait, how far off is it, though?
No, you're right. Play it later. Sorry.
So we need, if we want to do everything, so we need 10 mana.
Yeah. Which we have 9.
5, 6, okay.
Unfortunately.
So let's hit with our clown.
This guy's what a clown.
What a clown. He's doing a lot of good stuff.
We like efficient clowns.
We do like efficient clowns. We are efficient clowns.
That's
actually we're
a rival name for our.
We're inefficient clowns. I think might be better.
Okay.
I think we want a spider spawn.
Just do it all. I would say just do it all.
Just do it all.
Well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? He plays like something terrible and kills us.
Yeah. Oh, they're done. All right.
Yeah, he was over it.
He was over it. Which,
what was in his hand?
Well, one was welding sparks, and I guess it was lands. That was an interesting game. Yeah, I think they just didn't quite draw the stuff they needed to in order.
Well, you play blue-red spells, you gotta play blue-red spells, you know?
Yeah.
You can't play blue-red creatures that like spells.
Also, I think this Bloodbraid Marauder might be, like, unplayable. I don't like it at all.
I saw that and I was like, it must be like a historic thing that you want to cascade into something.
No, I think it's unplayable in all formats, unfortunately.
Okay, maybe.
He's sad. Okay, alright. Well, that was an interesting game.
Done.
We'll come back for another round. Back for another round here. Looks like we've got a pretty nice little hand here. I think our opponent took a mulligan. Yep, looks like it. And they're on the play. I like our hand. Let's keep it.
I think we go Squirrel Sanctuary first.
I would agree with that. They might play like a 2/1 flyer or something, so might as well fade for that.
Well, I was saying, so you
So I can
chain web and then you pulled up the village rights for it.
Yeah, it's all upside.
We have the plan.
Opponent looks like they're thinking about taking a second mulligan here, or at least pondering what card to put back.
And their familiar is sleeping. Wake it up.
No, just let the poor boy lie.
Oh.
We can pet our doggo though.
Oh God. He's got a lay on. That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaiian dog. Pink bones.
Well, and he switches all around.
Ooh, scary.
Scary, fiery,
Bernie.
soldiery,
Armored.
zappy.
What is that? What is? Oh, he's there's a.
The charge hound?
Yeah, something like that. It's an actual creature.
And our regular. The opponent appears to be fairly in the tank on this mulligan choice. Oh, there we go. Figured out what card they're putting back, and we got a gutter bone. So it looks like they're trying to get us dead. I like playing Scroll Sanctuary. I like blocking gutter bones.
I like blocking gutter bones. Could be getting us dead. Could just be sacking gutter bones for value. It fits in both ways. This
both pretty good. If you want to attack, I'll block.
Raid it. We believe in squirrels.
We do believe in squirrels here. So this triggers only if an opponent lost life. Okay. We'll be putting out our Arachnid.
It's pretty tempting to play Witch's Cauldron.
It is pretty tempting to play Witch's Cauldron. What are the odds they kill one of these guys? Like, not very good.
Play it.
I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it.
Spiders and squirrels. And now we got a pot.
This is our
and squirrels.
spider
and
squirrel
now we
deck.
got a pot.
Ooh,
and bats. Spider, squirrels, and bats.
Spider, squirrels, bats.
And we're cooking them in a Witch's Cauldron.
I think we're in... Oh, yeah, this is this one.
I play the Eye Twitch and leave with the Cauldron.
Okay. I'm into it, because I think we will want the land.
You can probably attack with the chain web. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
This can block.
Um,
I guess we'd get back.
we should village rights in order to get back our squirrel sanctuary, though.
Yeah, that does make sense.
And then village rights, we get to see what we draw before we learn. No, or is that? I don't know how those triggers are gonna stack, but
To see what we learn. Yeah, it's gonna. I believe this will happen first.
oh,
Gabriel.
have you seen this card?
It's pretty good. I like it a lot.
It's. Have you seen it constructed?
I have seen it do combo-y things.
Mm-hmm. It's a very interesting card.
Vesper Lark combo is pretty common with this kind of guy.
Do they use the conditions
I think
and the offers and conditions?
I bet they will use the conditions this turn. I think the conditions and offers are actually like very good.
I thought they were okay. I kind of toyed around with them
Well,
just to see what would happen.
let's see what they're planning on doing. Unfortunately, we like can't really respond to this stuff. I don't think. I'm not sure how that works.
It's just like emblems. He's gonna end up getting some emblems. I didn't know what this card did, and I put it in my deck, and I started like activating it. Just it was like spin the wheel.
I think that's how most people play it. That's
Yeah.
definitely how I play it. There's so many offers
So-
and so many conditions.
Yeah. So
that
right
it's
now,
hard
I
to-
think our opponent is getting. They're accepting. They get 3 random offers. They get to accept 1, and then they get 3 random conditions, and they accept 1.
Mhm.
And there maybe are 5 to 10 of possibilities for each an offer and condition, but I'm not certain.
Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. That's fine.
I don't care about that. It doesn't do anything against us.
And at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each creature you control. I guess that's fine too.
For us?
I think that's there.
No. Oh, really?
I think that that's the condition.
That's really bad. See, that's what I'm saying. Like they all.
That one was rough. I think we don't attack and we just knock this guy out though. You into that?
What do you mean?
We don't.
We don't sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If we can kill the guy, then just kill the guy.
Yeah. Let's take him down.
Perpetual neg 3 would have been really bad right there, or making us discard if we attacked him.
Yeah. Okay, so let's send everybody here. We'll probably
I should have played even World Mysteries first. It's okay.
World Mysteries.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, you're right. But at the
So
same
now
time,
he-
maybe I want to sack the guy that he blocks. It's close. He's probably just not going to block, though, I guess. Yeah, I guess if we play Ulvenwald Mysteries, then they just never block there.
Yeah. He didn't block.
No blocks. I think I just want to play Mysteries. Just seems like it
Yeah.
does the most. It's gonna do work.
everything. Our opponent's on pretty limited resources here. I mean, they're gaining at most they're gaining like 2 life a turn, and they're losing at least 1 life a turn. Like, oh.
I see how it is. You've played Knifey Spoony before. Oh boy. So it's whenever one of our creatures dies, which is pretty bad for us.
We have an out to that card, but
We do.
but we have to kill our creatures to get to it.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably just attacking, though, still.
I agree. I don't even know if we're sacking in response.
I don't think
Wow.
so.
I think we just let the creature die.
We just want this Gutter Bones out of here. And they're not blocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we played a mirror and then we hold up the cauldron for end of turn.
Seems right. I think I want to just tap on my green here, eh?
Yeah. Don't want that later priority.
Yeah. And end turn. So they gain 2 and lose 1.
That is my experience with most of the conditions, is that they stack up to be pretty much negligible.
I've seen some where it's definitely like the condition does nothing against you,
Oh, and then
the
Yeah.
offer is pretty nice.
some of the offers are like your creatures get +2/+0, which is sick. This is great. We love this.
So,
This is fine.
what are we gonna sack?
We're just
Eye
sacking the
twitch?
eye twitch.
And then I guess we get our
Yeah, and then we exile this.
and that doesn't actually kill our creatures, which is nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely
do
want this
it.
back.
For sure.
Get our fumes. They do get a treasure. We got to worry about that.
We can't have, what, 10 creatures die?
But we know it doesn't always take that. So I think I want to play squirrels and then just fumes them squirrels away.
Do it. Oh, let's use all our black, though.
That's okay.
You go psycho. What's going on here?
Hey. Alright, let's exile. Exile.
Good. We still have the lair priority.
Attacking for 3 every turn. Oh yeah, we do still have the lair priority. Okay, so now they're
gaining.
Now they're not gaining any life. Okay. Gaining 2 a turn.
Another weirdo game where we want to sack our creatures, but we can't sack too many of them.
Speaking of sacking creatures. How many guys are in our yard? Just the one.
I think we need to go over the top this game. We're gonna need our parallel lives. We're gonna need something, or we're gonna need to kill that enchantment. I don't think we're gonna be able to grind through this. That's just my.
It's gonna be tough.
That is my gut right now. Him gaining 2 life a turn and us not being able to kind of.
We need our novel professor.
Yeah, we need our fat. We need fat boys.
We need the fat boy.
Fat boys, won't you come?
Looks like I've got something.
He's got something. I wonder if he's got a.
Do necromancer, huh?
What do we have in the yard? We can,
Just the eye twitch.
not worth it.
Not much, not much. We could just like animate this for 2.
Why
Eh.
2? No, I think we just attack
I think maybe we leave the perilous mirror out of this.
because it doesn't. Yeah.
This doesn't do that much. So let's send in these 2. Not surprising they trade. They are trying to revel us after all. Then I guess we just play Necromancer and then crack our clue.
You crack the clue first, but yeah, crack the clue first.
Why crack the clue first? Just to draw something?
Yeah, it could be something. I guess if you want to hold up the sack, then.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. Sure, doesn't matter. Okay. We'll play our Necromancer.
Necromo D Nambro.
Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Here's the exile. Yep.
Oh.
They do gain life.
Oh. This is kind of stacked up well for the opponent.
Yeah, they've run out of like creatures.
Ooh.
Yeah, they've got enough for that, I think, eh?
That's really bad. No. Oh. I have the answer. Okay, hold on. Sack cauldron the mirror.
And just get it.
Put the mirror in the pot.
Yeah.
Put the mirror in the pot.
We gotta put the mirror in the pot. We get more treasure.
It's fair.
Pow.
It's fair. You can have your treasure. Woof.
Maybe I should have used the rights. I think I should have used the rights.
Why?
So I could have brought my Squirrel Sanctuary back.
Sure.
And I think we're just attacking, right?
Yep. I have not seen Moldervine Reclamation. It makes perfect sense that it is in this cube.
Yeah. You like making body here?
Yeah, I'll make the body.
Let the body hit the floor.
It's a little bit sus with the rebel, but
Yeah.
the Moldervine, man.
Moldervine's good. So it's only a creature you control, at least.
Yeah, we could have used that. Only probably deck ourselves with that. That's
Depending.
What was that, like M19? What was that one?
Yeah, that was an M20.
Yeah, it was
M20 special.
Grindhouse.
We need them to run out of gas a little bit. just so we can put this one away.
Yeah, we've been drawing a little hot.
At least they can't get back their gutter bones. So there's that. This is whenever I lose life, right? Yeah,
only during their turn as well.
Okay. Ooh. So this is gonna be a
I don't
death
like
touching 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. What says it on the
3,
card,
3.
but yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Don't like that. Blocks most of what we're doing.
It's true. Pass. I think I just want to call a clue here.
Wait, how many creatures do we have in our yard? Okay.
2.
We're really close to being able to chain web to...
Yeah, to bringing this back.
Yeah.
This shoots, right? It doesn't fight.
Shoots.
Let's crack.
I'll investigate.
Check them out. Ooh. Interesting. Guess we just hit with the squad. Squids.
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
Play the parallel lives.
Yeah.
Then we get to crack our clue.
Crack a clue or sack the chain web to get it in the yard.
Both seem pretty good. Making 2 1/1s is not bad though.
Oh, yeah, forgot.
Aha, now you're losing life. Joke's on you.
Do you think our opponent has any idea what's happening?
I don't know if I have any idea what's
we have
happening.
like a pretty complicated like creature board, but we have an extra complicated
pile of enchantments.
Yeah. We can sacrifice our creatures at will. We can sacrifice an artifact at will to create tokens.
Double tokens.
Yeah.
Just hit us. Wow. I'm pretty shocked about this actually.
No, he wants to get back the gutter bones. You could block, and then village rights it, and then you get back the squirrels as well.
Yeah. I think I like that.
I mean, this is kind of silly, but whatever. Makes tokens. Seems good.
Another treasure.
And they're at 4.
Let's pay for that. We do get a lot of clues.
Wait, does Revel say non-token?
Rebel.
Revel says Revel enriches.
No,
Creature.
just a creature.
Doesn't care. If opponent could board wipe, they would just end the game.
I don't think they've got that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my feeling. I mean, I guess we could just eat everything and
What do you mean? Oh,
spider it. I guess let's just attack, huh?
yeah, let's do that first. I see no reason to do anything else.
Bam, 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 bam. We've got a lot of mana. Or a decent amount of
We
mana.
can also go provisioner into land,
Yeah, make 2 treasures.
make 2 treasures, and then we can spire spawning.
Ooh.
Which kind of sets us up for failure. Treasures, yes.
Or we could just like play a card. We could just play like Squirrel Sanctuary.
And then also play spire spawning.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could play. It's up to you.
And then if they wrath, we just lose.
I mean, we're if they wrath now, we lose.
Oh, okay.
Regardless.
Let's just try and finish this then. I think we just
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't wrath me. Don't wrath me, Golzo.
Don't wrath me, bro.
Don't do it. We got a lot of tokens. I think they would have done it last turn if they had it.
Yeah, probably. I don't think there's a black wrath in the set.
Yeah, no, like Crux of Fate or anything.
No, I think it's just the Star of Extinction that we're looking out for right now. I mean, assuming they're not doing an off the wall.
Yeah. If they had Star of Extinction, they'd have to sack a treasure.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
It would kill enough.
But then we just draw our, our card that kills enchantments off the top of the deck.
That's true. Could happen.
Okay, that makes a lot of bodies. Oh.
That doesn't make any sense.
So they sack their artifacts and they can do 4 times 4. They could do 16. It's not enough.
Yeah, but that's still a really sick combo.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, everything in this cube. Okay,
That
so just they can sack the
nasty.
treasures at will.
Yeah.
And if we block and kill our if we block, when our creatures, every time a creature dies, it's 4 damage to us.
So I think we just take this then.
Agreed. That is crazy. Yeah. Because if we block to kill this, we would die. They'd get 7. They'd have 7 treasured. They'd sack them all, and we'd take 4 times 7 from the Marionette Master. What a ludicrous situation.
They're zonking us. They're zonking us. Just getting back Gutter Bones doesn't do it. It comes into play tapped. Deadly Dispute.
And I think he's just kind of spinning the wheels here.
No, that does it because they get a treasure.
No, you're kidding me.
That's it.
No, wait, that's not it. Oh yeah, you're right. That's
it.
Holy shit! What just happened? What is?
See, you doubted the Marionette
There is a
Master.
combo with Marionette Master. You have to have Reveling riches.
You gotta have Rebel and Riches.
Holy crap!
Well, folks, we're playing the maximum number of games today.
Oh, we're at the full count, everybody.
We're at the full count. Bottom of the 9th. Bases are loaded.
6 and 2.
We got Marionette Master. Dan didn't think it was a combo, but little did he know it was.
How did we lose this game? Our opponent's also back at 18. In this situation.
So we were. I think Marionette Master pretty much put it away. I don't even remember what gained life here. I guess it was.
It was the Moldervine and then the emblems.
Moldervine and emblems. Okay. Well, another close game. We'll be back for the absolute last round. You won't want to miss this.
And so,
all right, we're back for the last round. We've got a pretty nice little hand here. We're keeping it. And we're going to put out our Warlock class.
Steve, you think we can get him dead?
I don't know if we can get him dead. I think I want to just run out.
Oh, I don't think we're going to get him dead.
There goes getting him dead. I'm
We're
still
back
just
on
going to
the
play
get him dead
this.
plan.
I think I'm into just running out the parallel lives.
I think so too.
It just does so much work, and as long as they...
Be like, look, this is what we're doing.
This is what I'm up to. What do you think about it?
What do you think about this?
What you think about that? I don't know what this
It's a little bit
does.
filthy.
Deals combat damage.
I guess we don't mind milling.
We like milling. Yeah, we love milling.
It's kind of annoying that he can throw creatures at us, but let's resolve this.
Yeah, let's get this on the board.
That's got to be a scary card for our opponents.
Yeah. I know, I'd be a little thrown off if someone plays Parallel Lives against me on turn 3. Okay, looks like we're devouring tendrils. So there's some sort of unblockable rogue deck then, I take it.
Yeah, the Saboteurs
Yeah.
theme. I don't really think so. I think he's kind of like a maybe it's good sort of thing.
Well, Curious Obsession, I mean...
Yeah, there are a couple of those in the set, but that's more of like a tempo thing, I think is what they're going for.
I like drawing the land. I guess we just like filigree and
No.
rolls this down.
Oh yeah, do it.
Unfortunate that it's like, you know, this.
Oh, that they can still get value.
Yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
A little bit with it.
And we get to ping them for one.
Even 20 to 20 right now.
After all that.
Ah, that's an annoying card.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Wish we had our mysteries for that. What would they choose? Discard a card?
They're gonna make us discard.
Definitely discard.
This player discards. And they're...
Yeah, just discard. That makes sense.
That's really bad. Mysteries was gonna power this game.
Yeah, it was gonna do some good work for sure.
I don't know how we win now. It's gonna be hard to beat a Rankle.
Gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. And we already milled. We used one removal spell and we milled the other one. Layer of the Hydra.
So fire off the Warlock class.
Yep, definitely doing that.
First up.
Let's see what we get.
Ooh.
So we don't have enough mana for this, so I think we have to get Tiramet, Calling the Dead.
Well, we're not casting that either this turn, but I still think it's good enough.
Well, they're going to make us discard.
Oh, that's right.
So we have to get Tiramet. Lay it out here.
Oh, we
does
do.
get double
Sorry, I forgot we had the
2/2s as
mana
well.
draw. Yeah.
Get those lands out of here, I guess.
Sure.
We'll exile that. No reason to attack.
Yes. Now opponent has no good modes for Rankle, which is not often you see that.
Yeah. Sure wouldn't mind drawing a card. Definitely don't mind discarding a card. Yep. They're all not good right now.
I guess if they make draw a discard, then we don't get a choice, but they get to loot. So
Well,
is that how that works?
no, I think then
Do they stack?
we would draw.
Okay.
Yeah, they go in this order.
Okay. Opponent's probably trying to figure that out themselves right now. I don't blame them. It's not obvious.
Yeah, I mean, we're reading it. They're reading it. Everyone's reading Rankle right now.
I'm glad you tuned in for our Reading Rankle stream.
Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rankle.
Let's do low fruit. Let's just say that was some low freaking fruit.
Hey, I have never claimed to go that I need to go that high.
We sacked the familiar, right? They're not going to make us sack.
Oh yeah, we definitely would sack familiar. See, now we draw.
We milled.
Oh,
Spider.
we milled spider spawning. Sweet.
Wait, how did that happen?
I think that was the
That
kid
was the
rule.
No,
Criddle.
no, that must have been the criddle. Criddle milled.
Criddle mill.
Yeah. No, wait, that's still on the stack.
But that's still in the stack. Or maybe they're just still resolving it.
Oh,
Okay, I think they're just still resolving it. And there's a Lazan.
That is spooky.
That's spicy. What's in here? Not a whole lot.
Nothing. Enchantment. Nah, yeah, Revel. I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't think we have any way to get enchantments
Yeah,
back.
no way to get enchantments back. Send in the clowns.
I guess we just send in all the clowns.
Do you want to send in the lair as well?
Yeah, that's the question. It's either send in the lair or stick this guy out.
Well, you can send in the lair for 2.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Make sure it taps right, though. You never know what it's going to do. Yeah.
That's it. Next to combat, send in everybody.
Trade. Come on, trade with us.
No, they won't trade.
Trade with us. Trade with me.
I'm not banking on that one. We do get to scry and stuff.
Oh, gaining 4 life is going to be good here because we're kind of on the back foot. We're like, otherwise it would be a 3-turn clock.
Oh, they did trade.
Yes, good.
Interesting.
Makes sense actually because the mana is huge with Spider Fawning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spider Spawning and
That's true.
Warlock class level. are
Yeah,
both
if
7.
Warlock class could just like dome them out at a certain point.
Turns out we were the get 'em dead.
It was always us. Still interested what they're going to do with this Rankle list.
I like never giving them good modes.
Yeah. Doesn't come up all that often. Mysterious. Mother Bear?
Oh, here we go. Well, they have no artifact enchantments.
So this is all just garbage.
It's all garbage. We don't 4 bottom. Our bonus is gonna be like what?
That'll be it then. Feel like we're still attacking though.
I think you still attack all. I don't think you activate the lair. You'd only activate the lair for 1, and I don't think it's worth throwing it away. So yeah, I think we still attack all.
Send them in.
Clowns.
Send in the clowns. Clowns.
Here
Clowns.
Here they come. Clowns.
You have to eat that guy. They take 8. 8's a lot.
It's a lot. But is it enough?
I mean, now we've got another 2/2, and we're getting another.
And that thing's still on board.
Still threat, and they take damage off of this.
I think Warlock class was a bit That was a little bit of a misfire.
On our part?
No, on Wizards of the Coast.
Oh, you don't think it was supposed to be this
I
good?
don't know, it's way too good.
Yeah, I could definitely be into that.
I don't know how you tweak it. Maybe make the level 2 cost another mana. It wouldn't be unplayable then, but it would still be like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I think, unless they do something really good, they're just dead.
yeah.
So we're going to have a lot of dorks.
Seems like they got kind of stuck on mana there.
Yeah,
for a couple times.
it does.
They still had plays, but it wasn't enough to deal with our parallel lives mostly.
They can also do 9 to us this turn, so see if they can finish it off.
And then it's black blue. It's not about like extra damage. What are they gonna do? Play a Marionette Master?
Maybe. Assume they make that guy unable to block. Or, well, no, probably not, right? Because anything they need to do would. So does this do 1 damage to us?
Mm-hmm.
And they gain a life.
Yeah, but it's not enough.
Yeah. So then they probably have to loot here. We'll sack our familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Or do we want to sack Mother Bear?
I think you sacked the familiar because the game's gonna end next turn.
Yeah. Either one way or the other.
One way, another. I think we did it, folks. I think we made it.
We probably got there. I just want to see it.
I just want to revel in these riches.
It feels like they're doing something. Like, why bother with all this if we're not?
You'd be surprised. People sometimes they revel in poverty.
They revel in poverty. All right.
Yes.
We got there. Wow. This was a heck of a
Pull up that deck. I want to see that. I want to see that beautiful deck again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. We'll come right back for the deck tech, folks. Wow. So what did we learn about the Tinkerer's Cube? Games can be a grind. Wow. We really drafted, I think, the grindiest deck we possibly could have. I mean, looking at the colors, maybe we should have known. Spider spawning, obviously, that's about as grindy as she gets there, boys. Revel in Riches, what a fun way to win the game. I don't know if you can really beat that. That is a good one.
There's so many little fiddly bits in this deck, and there's so many little fiddly bits in the cube. It's hard to go wrong.
They say there's a lot to tinker with, and I don't think they're wrong. Look at actually also our perfect curve. I don't know if you've noticed this. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. Pretty tasty.
Yeah, I mean, we saw was a Moldermine Reclamation, but otherwise I didn't see many of the cards that we wanted in our cube. A couple dorks maybe, like the persist guys in the lower curve.
Frog. Yeah, the persist guy would have been nice.
A couple, but you know, we traded some of that like low curve grind for a little bit more. I don't know.
Gnarled Professors.
Power, a little bit more mid range.
A little more power.
And the mid range stomp gets it done sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks for hanging in there, folks. I know it was a long one, so we appreciate you watching, and we'll hope to do more like this sometime in the future. Thanks again.
Peace.